Ladies and gentlemen, you have just tuned in to DCG Radio Live. I will be your host for this evening, Denny Cool. So sit back, let your ears massage your brain.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DCG Radio, all members music live broadcast. And yeah, I am your host for these next 3 hours, but I have company today, and I will announce this special guest in just a moment. So, as everybody is aware, we will be playing all members' music from 5 to 8 p.m. So, as always, find a nice comfy spot, and if you can't find one, make one, whether it be a chair, bed, maybe hang from your ceiling or something, but just find a nice relaxing place, because right now, for these next 3 hours, we are going to entertain your mind, body, and whatever else comes along with it. And so I'd like to bring along right now this beautiful lady who is not only just a wonderful member, but an awesome friend, a gorgeous talent. She will be my co-host for these next 3 hours as we get everybody into this nice, chill, happy music Sunday. So I'd like to welcome Kat, also affectionately known as Kit Kat. Kat, welcome aboard.
Hi, Denny. Thank you. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. So how brings you Sunday today, Kat?
Excellent. Had a great lunch, and my Rays won today and over in 10 innings. So
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting you're a huge Rays fan. Well, the Reds, wait a minute, did the Red Sox play the Rays today?
No, the Giants, they swept them all 3 games.
Really?
At home, yes. Fun day. So, and it's a beautiful day here in Florida. Beautiful day.
What's you guys' temperature down there?
82.
82.
Partly sunny.
Oh. I don't feel bad for you, Kat. I just want to double check with the audience out there, Kat. As always, guys, just a reminder here, we don't commit, as they say, with the groups out there in the chat, nor do we have visualization, because the music is your visualization here. So I'm assuming everybody can hear Kat nice and loud and clear, as well as myself. So again, thank you very much, Kat, for joining me. And but I really don't want to thank you too much on that nice warm weather today here in New England, Kat. It was about 57 degrees.
Oh,
yeah,
sweater weather.
Yes. And, well, as you know, so Dawn, she didn't really ask for it, but she said, wouldn't it be a cool little thing to have like a small little deck out here in front of, well, she calls it her apartment, right? And so I said, yeah. And I didn't really say much to her. And then I built a 20 by 20 deck. And so now I'm building her a table because I put the grill out there. So she's going to have a little table, a little grill kitchenette on the deck so she can cook and all that stuff outside. And then there's going to be tables and chairs and umbrella and stuff on it. And, Kat, the amazing thing about doing all of this is that if you really look hard enough, you can get all of this stuff for practically nothing. For example, like the deck itself, the whole platform is done by pallets. I just drove around to different places that we're getting rid of pallets. And you take them. It takes a little work to do it, Kat, but you take them. You kind of...
They're heavy. They're heavy.
Some of them are, yes. Yeah.
But they're sturdy, very sturdy.
Well, that's the thing about them, right, is they're already pre-structured. So you're saving on a ton of cost, material, the wood. You're just saving on all that. And the structure pretty much is done. I wouldn't recommend building a house with it, but, I mean, she loves her apartment, so and it's waterproof, airtight, and all that fun stuff. But
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
well, thank you,
Uh,
thank you. Yeah, it took me. Well, the deck took me about 2 days to do. The most arduous part about it was really just getting. See, because pallets, as you know, they're not.
they don't come apart easily. I
That
know what you're going to say.
Yeah, that
Yes.
and they're not all formed, right? Like they're not square and square. Some are a little lopsided, some are taller, some are thicker. So you got to always adjust.
Yep.
And that's the tough part about doing that. But it's done. I completed it. Now, as you know, my daughter's getting married in less than 2 weeks, so she gave
I
me this.
know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But
That
she.
was my career, Denny. I did weddings for 25 years down here at country
Oh, what,
clubs.
you a wedding planner?
I was in sales and front of the house manager in my country clubs. Yeah. Weddings. Oh my. They're beautiful.
Well,
Uh, go ahead.
well that's to hit on your thing, what you were just saying about wedding planning, right? I mean, that's a huge industry,
Mm,
right? So, I mean, you
very.
must have done really well with that because from my experience as an MC and a DJ for many years, I can tell you that, I mean, I knew a lot of wedding planners and some, they were okay, but you had to be really good in order to stay in business. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, because you would plan everything from the event, the DJ, the hall, all that, right? They would basically, you were their one stop, their go to person, if I'm understanding
Well,
that.
Well, I was the initial booking at the country club. I was the referral. I did referrals for all my people. So I had a long list of a DJ that I preferred, a linen company, a florals, and they would take my advice. So we all remained in business based on, and I wouldn't give anybody business unless they did a good job at all my weddings. And DJing, you better be good. You better be good. And it was a breeze. My last 7 years was a breeze. I worked at Pebble Creek Country Club and I had a handsome reputation. I really did. People came to me that were referred by other people and I was on the internet but I was always busy. You're right. But I was organized
Well,
and I liked people and
well, you have to
have
be. Yeah, you have to
and
be to do something like that.
uh,
But the cool thing about what I'm doing for my daughter, and then we'll get on to the music here, Kat. But the cool
mm,
thing what I'm doing for Kelsey is she's not into a lot of kids her age, like in the mid 30s, late 30s. They like that patine bond look stuff now, right?
mm-hmm.
Which is really cool because they're kind of getting away from
Traditional,
yeah,
the
glitz and
traditional.
glamour, best of this, best of that. Our son, matter of fact, when they got married, he had kind of the same thing. He had a barbecue, a pig roast, and so I made them a bunch of. They wanted like a barbecue pig roast beach type of theme. They wanted patine looking signs as if like they were worn, distressed. So I did that for them. I carved them out a pig out of it's what they
Oh,
call a
cool.
live edge cut. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and so my daughter kind of wants the same thing. It's an old door with 10 panes in it, and I had to take that, make it look like it's 100 years old, and then make her some candle holders out of log slices with the live edges on them and all that stuff. So it's a lot of work, but the cost is like next to nothing. I just gotta cut the stuff down or go out and find it myself, which I'd rather do that than spend thousands of dollars that you really don't have on
Yeah.
stuff. And it's going to last a day, Cat. And then that's it, you know?
Go to Marketplace for free stuff, Denny, in your area. You can
That's what I
find
do.
free.
Yeah. I hit
Oh,
marketplaces, the warehouses, and all that
yes.
good stuff.
But what I found is the weddings and what you're talking about. Now, I had a country club, but I had a lot of different themes. But I really enjoy when they get away from where the guests sign in instead of
Right.
the book, they get creative. So maybe the door that you're doing, maybe she's going to have her guests sign on it, and it's in their house forever, and they can see it. You know what I mean? It's just it's in their face memory up for all times. That book you put away and you shove it in a drawer. You know?
No, you're
Yeah.
exactly right. And So the live edge, what I'm talking about, is that's basically when they send it through the mill. So they take a tree and they'll cut it through the mill, and it's got the angled, the sideways blades on it. And what it does is it cuts it in long slices. And on each slice, they leave the bark on, and then they'll take it to the lumber yard, and then typically whatever is remnant, right, they'll toss. But they started getting smart in a lot of these smaller mills, Kat. So what they're doing now is they're selling these 16-footers with the live edge, meaning it still has the bark on either side, right? And then the rest of the wood is planed. Is they're selling it. You can buy, which I don't, I make it myself, but you can buy a live edge plank, which is basically scrap wood that they used to burn and throw out, for $800 for 16.
Oh my
goodness.
Yeah,
it's insane. I know, that's what I'm saying. And so I said, Kelsey, I'm not paying that. I said, tell you what I'll do. I'll find a nice long, thick log, and I took my chainsaw and I just marked them out and I cut it all down the slices, and now I have my live edge, and they're going to use that as their sign-in. So that's going to be on the front desk.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
And then everybody's going to take the marker or whatever it is that they're going to have, and they're going to write on that. And then once they're done, she goes, Dad, can you shellac it after? So I said, yeah, I can do that. So I'll preserve it. It'll all be, shellacked, and they'll have it forever. Like you said, the card things, yeah, you throw it in your drawer, forget about it, pull it out in 20 years, and maybe it's soggy, ripped, or moldy. Who needs that stuff?
Yeah, I was constantly amazed at the creativity of people today. They really came up with some cool stuff. So, yay, Kelsey, good job.
Yeah, she just put me to work.
She loves you. You love her.
No, you're right, Kat. You're right. Anyways, Kat, we have quite the request line, and as always, guys, we do appreciate everybody sending in their request. And remember, though, it may or may not get played. So if it doesn't get played, don't get disappointed. There's always the following Sunday. But hopefully we can get through as much of the request as we can. But we'll also be pulling from some old shows, and maybe we'll just go on your page, and maybe you didn't send in a request. And Kat, we'll just pull a song from somebody's page and see what happens. But that's kind of how this radio show goes. It's a non-stressful 3 hours, and we're going to have fun. But we do have a couple that I pulled up, though, before the show, Kat. And this first one here, this is, Kat, you might know this guy.
Richard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's quite
phenomenal.
He has a phenomenal voice. And when we did the Friday night show and I sent out the genre challenge, I'll tell you something. I was really, really pleasantly honored to do that, because it tells you a lot about the individual person, but it also, I think, allows for people to kind of search and find something that maybe they're not familiar with, and so that's kind of what that challenge really was all about. But Johnny, he was the first one to get it. He kind of hit the nail on the head. He's like, there were so many songs, Denny. That was the challenge within itself. So, but Richard, though, he is performing Peace Train, Kat, and this is by Cat Stevens. So we're going to take a nice warm listen, Kat, and now we're going to feature Richard right now performing Peace Train by Cat Stevens. And here he is, live on DCG Radio.
Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come. And I believe it could be something good has begun. Well, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one. And I believe it could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Now I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on the peace train. Peace train, holy roller, everyone jump upon the peace train. Come on the peace train. Get your bags together, come bring your good friends too, because it's getting nearer. It soon will be with you. Come and join the living. It's not so far from you, and it's getting nearer. Soon it will all be true. Peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on the peace train, the peace train. Now I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in bliss? 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on the peace train. Peace train, holy roller, everyone jump upon the peace train. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on, peace train. Yeah, yes, it's the peace train. Come on, the peace train. Well, peace train.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Richard with the Peace Train. Cat, what did you think about that particular recording right there with Richard?
Richard puts so much personality and style, and his tone. I mean, we know that he has a deep voice, and this was kind of his mid-range, and I thought he knocked it out of the park. I love Cat Stevens' music, and he really did a great job. Really did a great job.
Well, you know that Cat, the Peace Train, it's actually one of the signature songs by Cat Stevens, and that was released in 1971 on the album Teaser and the Firecat. And that was like an original hit version, and I believe the other versions of that, like the other popular versions, were recorded a cover version with Dolly Parton. At 10,000 Mechanics also performed that song live, which is pretty cool. Dolly Parton, that's, well, I mean, that would kind of be around her time in Cat Stevens, right? When she probably would have recorded that.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. Yeah, he put some great songs, and then he got out of the music business Yeah, he went to religion or something. But yeah, Cat was a. I had Tea for the Tillerman album. He was. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
well, I just watched this thing, Kat, with I forget what it was on, but it was it's not PBS, but something on the idea of that. And I watched this documentary with Sting. What's his name? Gordon. Uh, I forget his last name, but anyways, I watched this thing about Sting, and it was
Gordon Lightfoot.
yes,
Lightfoot. Okay.
yeah, and
Okay.
it was amazing to listen to this guy and what he like. You would never know unless you watched this doc or were aware and followed his career. But I mean, based off of the interview and stuff that they had with this guy, I mean, he was just a humble guy. He's 75 now, I believe he said,
Hmm.
and he's doing this. It's like a play. I think it's going to Boston next. It's the Shipyard or something. But he wrote it and choreographed and all that stuff. And one of his main cast is that guy. What's his name? He sang Boombastic. Shaggy. Remember Shaggy? Shaggy,
No.
Mr. Boombastic. Mr. Love Up. It's kind of like a rap pop type song. Anyways, he is Sting's like lead cast in that. And it's pretty cool because he says, when I was younger, he said, of course, my looks were different. My voice was different. He goes, my music was different. He goes, and I don't want to try to keep up with that the rest of my life. He goes, I made enough money. I've had enough success. He goes, but none of that really matters. He goes, I just want to do something different now. Um,
Yeah.
but I found it interesting, though, Kat, to really watch him to get a better understanding of who he was, or is,
Uh-huh.
rather. Yeah.
Yeah. The industry can take a lot out of you. And actually, I was very surprised. Elton John, the Lion King and the music that that man can still do. And he's what, 80 something?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just put on this earth to do music, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, good guy. But
Well,
yes,
Kat,
totally.
speaking about doing music, I have this other one pulled up. Now, this here you have a little backstory to because this is, featuring both you and Judy, Eagles Flight. And this song is called Tell Him by Barbara Streisand. Um, Now,
Yeah.
I think, had mentioned before the show, you and I were talking a little bit, but you had said that somebody had requested for you to perform this, something on the idea of that.
Uh-huh. Ray, about a week ago, he heard, I don't know, it could have been one of my songs or Judy's songs, but anyways, he said, if you could do Tell Me by Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion, he said, I'd be a happy man and be able to go to my grave smiling. Like, okay.
Well,
So Judy and I get together,
yeah.
and this wasn't just a one take deal, because I can kind of do one take deals with specific songs, but we went back and forth with it, and what you're going to hear was the final result. But man, Judy nailed this, and it's just you're gonna be very I don't know, surprised,
Okay.
amazed.
All
But
right.
yeah, but this was a request from Ray, Ferenz Ray, but Ray, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
And you guys literally just recorded this May 2nd of
yes, yeah,
2026. All
yeah,
right. So, yeah.
yeah. It was yeah, just yesterday, but we worked at it for the week.
Oh, for the whole
Um,
week. Okay. All right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's more than just a request. I mean, you guys put your heart and soul this. So, Kat, we're going to
Oh
hear the
yeah.
results of this. Ladies and gentlemen out there in DCG
I hope
Radio.
you enjoy it.
Well,
Yeah.
Kat, like everything else that you guys do, I'm sure that I and everybody else will. So, right now, this is Kat and Judy performing Tell Him by this version from Barbara Streisand. And here they are.
I'm scared so afraid to show I care. Will he think me weak if I tremble when I speak? Oh, what if there's another one he's thinking of? Maybe he's in love. I feel like a fool. Life can be so cruel. I don't know what to do.
I've been there with my heart out in my hand. But what you must understand, you can't let the chance to love him pass you by.
Tell him that the sun rise in his eyes. Reach out to him and whisper tender words so soft and sweet. I'll hold him close to feel his heartbeat.
Love will be the gift you give yourself. Touch him with the gentleness you feel inside. Your love can't be denied. The truth will set you free. You'll have what's meant to be. All in time you'll see.
Oh, I love him.
Then show him.
Of that much I can be sure.
Hold him close to you.
I don't think I could endure if I let him walk away when I have so much to say. Tell him that the sun rise in his eyes. Reach out to him and whisper tender words so soft and sweet.
Hold him close to feel his heartbeat.
Love will be the gift you give yourself. Love is the light that surely glows in the hearts of those who know. It's a steady flame that grows.
Be the fire with all the passion you can show.
Tonight love will assume its place.
This memory time cannot erase.
Your faith will lead love where it has to go. Tell him that the sun will rise in his eyes. Reach out to him and whisper words so soft and sweet.
Hold him close to feel his heartbeat. Love will be the gift you give yourself.
Never let him go.
I mean, wow, Kat, that was just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, what? Wow. Wow. I am blown away here. I mean, both of you ladies have very, very strong vocals to begin with. And then I'm assuming, I'm just taking a guess here, Kat, but that had to be a little bit difficult, right? Vocally, with you two doing that, because you're both such powerhouses, especially when it comes to like that strong vibrato.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
did you have to like kind of mix that up where like, you each I'm assuming you obviously didn't do it all at once, right? So like one would do one and then you had to go back. You probably didn't like it the first time, go back, redo it again. Like, I mean, what was that like?
Um, because of the you're totally right. Singing with Judy was just so wonderful. But I did it first, and I took over the Barbara Streisand part. But I did it at a -1 because I'll squeak because that was probably the highest that I can sing for it to come out strong. Because I'm
Right.
real. Okay, so I did that, and I put it in, to the private part of Sing Snap, Inner Circle, and then Judy went into it, and she sang it, and it didn't come out exactly right, so I kind of switched with her, and what I mean by that is I did the higher part of the Town He Made, the chorus part, and Judy, it sounds much better with Judy doing the regular line and me doing the harmony part by that. And then we worked at that, and Judy did it by herself, and I added to it, and that's what you heard.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, like you say, when you have a powerful voice, I even had a lower voice down to like one on the microphone because I didn't want to overshadow her, and I think it came out pretty even. But yeah, it was a work of art for us. It really was. And it was fun to do, real fun. And I think that's the first song Judy and I have ever sung together beyond, and on top of that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've heard you guys actually perform together. I mean, you may have, but I haven't. I don't believe I have. But I think that the effort was well worth it because, a lot of times it's hard. I think, especially when you're doing something like that on like a Sing Snap type of version, right, where you really can't, control a lot of the
Like the
structure.
song, yes, you're right. The structure of how it's been put into the computer. You're right. Absolutely.
So yeah. So you're kind of going with what you have to work with, especially on SingSnap because it's defaulted that way. But like you said, you have to go back, especially when you're working with somebody else who has just as equal of a powerhouse of a voice. You either lean away or you lean toward, right? And that's kind of the middle ground, I think, that you have to find. But I think overall, I think you guys both did a fantastic job. Very nice. Nicely
Oh, I'm
done.
glad you liked it. Thanks. It was fun to do, really fun to do. And like I say, the song it did require strong voices, and we're very happy with the results. We both are, but Judy's a wonderful person. She really is. And this is in between her working and stuff too, on top of everything else. So, yeah, fun, fun, fun.
Well, what a beautiful job on both ends
Thanks.
right there. And that song, Kat, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but that was actually originally a hit in 1962 for the Exciters.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. It was it was big back. Now I don't know if it was a one-time hit or not, but I know that for the Exciters, that was back in 1962, and basically it was really a song about not hiding your feelings, be honest about love, kind of take a chance before it's too late. That's kind of what that song was about. But
Yeah.
this next artist right here, Kat, this is, of course, she hasn't been able to join us in quite some time, but it's nice that we can actually play one of her songs here on DCG Radio. But this is Gypsy Angel, Bella. And she's going to be performing a song called Long Drive by Jeff Megan. And Belle actually recorded this back in March 29th of 2025. So, Kat, we're going to move right along here to our next request line here and play something by Bella. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just listened to Kat and Judy. Tell him, beautifully done right there, and both strong vocals on both ends. So nicely done, ladies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Gypsy Angel, Bella, Long Drive by Jeff Megan. A little jazzy for you. She's going to take it back. Here she is.
It's a long drive north from the city, and she never even thought to call. A light rain was falling, the freeway was crawling, but with the thought of the weekend, she ignored it all. Next week would be nearly 2 years since their meeting that warm summer night. And a dream she always dreamed from when she was a girl had finally made it to life. When she arrived through the window, she saw and her heart it would sink as she opened the door. No, 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 no. And when she arrived through the window, she saw, and her heart it was sinking as she opened that door. Ooh, no, no, no. It's a long drive back to the city. She didn't notice at all. Light rain was falling, the freeway was crawling, but with the thought of the weekend, she ignored it all. Oh, the thought of the weekend.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
All right, Kat, that was Long Drive, performed by, of course, none other than Bella, Gypsy Angel. That version, Kat, was actually the version by Jeff Megan that Belle just did right there. But that...
Beautiful. Beautiful.
She, you know, I hear... Do you ever hear that song? Oh, I'm sure you have, but you know that song... I forget who sings it. Man, I forgot more than I know, to be honest with you. I used to know all this stuff. But anyways, it takes me a hot minute. You know that song, Playing with the Queen of Hearts?
Oh, Juice Newton.
Thank you. Yes. When you listen to that, I hear Bella. Like I can picture Belle doing that song. She has one of those voices that is like, it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a mid-tone voice, but it's not... overly vibrato-y. It's not a real strong, but it's light. It's like a light presence. But she just has like this tone in her voice. When I listen to that song by her, I'm like, man, I bet you Belle could sing this song and nail it, just like how she sounds with that song.
When I listen to music and I listen to Sirius radio and a lot of different stuff, I'll hear songs and think, oh, so and so can sing that. That's kind of how Connie got the song "Help Me," Joni Mitchell, because I was listening to the radio. I'm like, oh, Connie could sing that song, and she did, and she was excellent. So I hear you. Yes, definitely. Bella's a beautiful singer.
She is.
Beautiful.
She is. Now, isn't that weird? That's weird that you said that, Kat, because I think John and I were talking about that when he was last down here, and I said the same thing to him. I said, John, you ever you listen to the songs on the radio? I says, and then you sit there and you think, you know what? I bet this person could sing that, and it's a member that you're thinking of, because when I hear the different members sing different songs on Friday nights, and I always say it, and I mean it, is that, I'm hearing it for the first time when the members sing it, because they have a style and a sound that I can hear. And when I listen to the radio, I'm like, wow, I bet you this person could sing it and that person could sing it. But it's so weird that now it just becomes almost like a default, because you're so used to the members now.
Absolutely.
That when you hear a regular song, it's almost as if like the song on the radio, they're duplicating what the members have already done.
Yeah, that we have so many talented singers of all ranges, of all styles, but it's true. It's true. I'll hear songs, I'll think, oh, John could sing that song. It's just, yeah.
It
It's
is. It's
amazing.
insane. Well, that song that Belle just did, that originally actually was by Jason Aldean. Now, that was a country song.
I was gonna say he's country,
Yeah,
yes.
he's country. So that's why I said that version that Belle just did, that was a different version of it, but it was more of the jazzy. But that was basically about escaping everyday stress, kind of reconnecting with somebody you love. You ever notice that, Kat, that the majority of these songs, whether upbeat or kind of laid back, they're mainly tied into like friendships, relationships, whatever it is, right? But they always somehow seem to manage the love, the relationship, or commitment in there. Almost
I
every one of
do.
these songs.
I do. Yes. Music attaches itself to you. It just does. Whether you're feeling happy, whether you're feeling sad, there's a song for every occasion and almost every feeling that you have in your life. Just is, you
I
know?
agree with you
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And speaking about every feeling, Kat, this song here is by Danny. He goes by Ami Brad. And I really think that Danny really appreciates Michael Boulay. Now, I joke and I call him Michael Bubble, but there's a reason
Yeah.
for that. Yeah, I'll explain that later on, but Danny does a nice job. Danny is another one that just has one of those nice tones about him, and he actually recorded this not too long ago, Kat. This was March 3rd of 2026, and he is singing Everything, and this is not Michael Boulay's original, but this is a version of it, and of course this is our very own Ami Brat Danny performing this one, Kat. And so let's take a nice warm listen, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Danny performing Everything by the version of Michael Boulay.
You're a falling star. You're the getaway car. You're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day. And you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. And when you smile at me, you know exactly what to do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. You're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute on my everyday. And I can't believe, oh, that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, oh, we'll see it through, and you know that's what love can do. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. Your every song, and I sing along. 'Cause you're my everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So la 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 la. So la 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 la.
Oh, Kat, that was Army Brat, and Kat, I stand corrected on the song he just performed. I was thinking the song "My Everything."
Gotcha.
But the everything actually, I had to look that up real quick because there's no way when I played it. I realized that the "my" wasn't there, and it was everything. So I wanted to make sure. But no, actually, this Cat was done by Michael Bublé and was actually released in 2007.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's quite a new song, and it probably just my assuming because the reason why I call him Michael Bubble, it's not to pick on the guy. He's very talented, but he essentially got his start from basically living in a bubble from everybody else's music, right?
Yeah.
To his own credit, though, Michael Bublé worked his way up. And of
He
course, he
did.
was notorious, or well known, I should say, Cat, for songs like Frank Sinatra and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that's why I call him Michael Bubble, because essentially he didn't start off with his own way. He kind of just, rode everybody else's coattails until he was established enough. But I mean, credit given though, he's a talented artist, hands down.
Yeah. I saw an interview with him once he made it big, and he used to listen to Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, and he took increments of how they sung to make it his. And he could sound like Frank Sinatra, but you still got to have the vocals to do that. And he's a very, very talented young man. But Danny, who man, that
This,
Danny he could just. I've always said he's good for the oldies. He can sing the oldies like nobody's business, but he can sing anything really. Danny, I just love his vocals.
he
Just
can.
love.
And Danny's another one where he does, well, he has such a nice tone about him too. And then I love it, like when we have like the gender bender themes and stuff like that. He's always up to that type of challenge, And so he's very diverse, but he's another male vocalist that just has a very distinct voice that you can tell Danny, even when he tries to do different artists, I can always hear his distinct tones,
Or
and I
when you
think
make us guess them.
right, exactly, yeah. Well, that's getting tougher and tougher to do for you guys now, only because is you guys are so used to, myself included, hearing each other all the time, where you're kind of defaulting everybody's. It's not just the voice anymore, though, Kat, right? It's kind of like you're getting used to everybody's tones, their styles, even to how their breathing techniques are. Like, I have almost everybody down to a science now. I can distinguish the different types of voices from everybody.
Yeah.
Wow. But, Kat, there are some, though, that still... and not to put you on the spot, but like whenever you did that Share song, and again, not to put you on the spot because you're co-hosting with me, but that blew me away. We'll get into that later on because that's still to this day. We have to have at some point where the members sign up and do a likeness album or something of that nature, because we're working on the duets right now. I have to finish Billy Bob's solo. Yo, Billy Bob, Bill Bartlett's, he's got a solo album coming up, which I'm almost done that. But, as soon as that gets done, we'll work on the duets. But what about this young gentleman right here, Kat?
Mr. Dennis?
Yeah.
Oh, he does so many wide range songs. I like when he does country songs the best. And his heart and soul goes into each one of the songs that he sings. He's a dear soul. I love listening to him, and he just, he just puts it out there, and he's very enjoyable to listen to. But country songs, when he does those, are my faves. They are my favorites.
I have to agree. With that. But Den's going to take it up a notch here, Kat. He's going to perform 500 Miles, and this is by Peter, Paul, and Mary. And then, as we lovingly call him, Cuddles, he recorded this back in June 2nd of 2025. So, Kat, right now we're going to feature Den performing 500 Miles by Peter, Paul, and Mary. And here is Dennis Shepard.
If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles. Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can go home this away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can go home this away. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone.
can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Yeah, that was Dennis Shepard, ladies and gentlemen, performing 500 miles, Peter, Paul, and Mary. Although, Kat, do you realize that the actual song was called, well, there's two, but it was the 500 miles, to my understanding, was I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles. And this was a 1988 folk rock anthem, Kat, by the Proclaimers. I try to do on the radio shows versus the Friday nights. I just don't have enough time on the Friday nights, and I kind of like the members to throw out their input. But on the radio show, it's much different because I can have the time to really, research pretty much what I've forgotten. I've actually forgotten more than most people know.
It's a large industry, Denny. I can understand.
Yeah, it is. Well, it kind of makes you feel like, the old days when I used to spin out tunes all the time, Kat. It was a plethora of music, and you could ask me anything back then about music, artists, and I just spit off the top of my head.
Yeah, just rattle it off.
Yeah, you could. But, it happens when you're out of the game for a while. But I like the way Dennis did that. And I always liked to, when, hearing the different members perform songs. Now, I've heard that song, Kat, but I'm not really too familiar with it. But I do love, though, to your point, how Dennis, especially when he does like those soft country tunes, I really love that about Dennis.
Yes. And he always adds his Dennis spin on it, like the tambourine.
He does have a Dennis spin, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's just, and that was a very old, like you said, very old song, and but it was calm, relaxing, and I just think he did a great job singing that. But yeah, those country tunes that he likes are just they're his wheelhouse. They really are. But he does fun stuff, and he can make you laugh with some of his videos that he puts up. But, when you put those challenges out, the beach things or whatever you're gonna do, yeah.
Oh, I can picture Kat. I know, and I don't know if Dennis is listening, but if he is, I'm willing to bet an iced coffee that Dennis is gonna have an Aloha shirt on, some type of Hawaii dress back shirt.
Straw hat.
His straw hat, yeah.
It makes it fun though. It really makes it fun to listen to his stuff. It really does. I enjoy it.
It does.
And I know everyone else does too. So.
Oh, it is so much fun. And, I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun doing this radio show, Kat, and I really love the fact that you joined me today because it's different, though, isn't it? Isn't it different than the Friday nights? It's a much different environment. It's just more chill, more laid back. And the best part about it, Kat, is we don't have to fade out the songs, right? We play them from beginning to end.
Yes.
And that's a sad thing, unfortunately, that we have to do on Friday nights because we just don't have the time to air the full length of each person's song,
Yeah. I know that. And when I'm searching for a song that we're doing on a challenge, I check the time because sometimes I like to do big endings, which
Right.
And I don't want to be cut off. So I check the time because I know that you're constrained and I try to keep it within that. But sometimes you can't. But I look at the time to see how much I can get on the show. But yeah, this is nice. This is a nice breakaway. It really is. It
is. And speaking about lengthy songs, Kat, this next one that we're going to feature right now that we're going to air, this is by Levi Patrick. He goes by Levi. And this is actually quite the lengthy song, so you can get yourself a cup of coffee and just kind of sit back and relax. It might be done brewing by the time Levi gets done performing this. But it's actually a really, really good song. And he's performing Look What You've Done to Me by Now, I think I'm pronouncing this right. Boz Skaggs, or it could be Bose, but I'm pretty sure it's
No, it's Boz.
It is Boz, yeah,
Boz Skaggs.
okay.
Yep.
I was like,
You
because
got it.
Bose would have an E at the end of it if I'm not.
Correct.
Okay, right. So Boz Skaggs. And so this, again, not too old cat, but Levi recorded this February 17th of 2026. So again, ladies and gentlemen, go make yourselves a nice cup of coffee, but have DCG radio playing while you're doing it, because right now we are going to feature Levi. Look what you've done to me by Boz Skaggs. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, DCG Radio Live, all members radio live broadcast with Dr. Cool and co-host today, Kat.
Hope to never end this song. This could take us all night long. Looked at the moon and I fell through. Then I looked again and I saw you. Eyes like fire in the night, bridges burning with that light. Now I want to spend the whole night through. And honey, yes, I have to spend it all on you. Look what you've done to me. Never thought I'd fall again so easily. Oh, love, you wouldn't lie to me, leading me to feel this way. They might fade and turn to stone. Let's get crazy all alone. Hold me closer than you'd ever dare. Close your eyes and I'll be there. After all is said and done, after all, you are the one. Take me up your stair and through the door. Take me where we don't care anymore. Look what you've done to me. I never thought I'd fall again so easily. Oh, love, you wouldn't lie to me. Oh, no, leading me to feel this way. look what you've done to me. Never thought I'd fall again so easily. Oh, love, you wouldn't lie to me. Oh, no, leading me to feel this way.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the ultimate coffee break song, Cat. I actually went to the grocery store and went shopping. I just got back. I had to pick up a couple of things from the house. But no, that's one of those. But you know, Levi could pull that off, though. You know, I think that there's. I don't know, you could disagree or agree, but I think when it comes to long songs like that, a lot of times I stay away from them. And I do that specifically because I think after about 3 to 4 minutes, we kind of lose the inspiration to a song, depending, though, on the song and how the song is performed, right? And so... More or less, if it's not the original artist or what we're used to hearing or what we like, I think if, and again, this is just my opinion, but if somebody else performs it and it's not so great, I think you kind of lose interest. And that's always been my thing. But I think Levi, with that particular song, I think he pulled that off very nicely. And I think he was able to get away with that because of how he performs.
Oh, yes, very much so. And when I heard it along, because I go to his page and listen to his songs. There's he's like a perfectionist. He wants things to come out exactly the way they're supposed to be, and he really rocked it with that. And I was an urban cowboy. That's where it came from.
Oh, okay.
The movie Urban Cowboy. But yeah, he did a great job on that. So I was happy we could play it today. Yeah, a nice, very nice song.
Now,
even though it was long.
Well, you said that so that's kind of like a soft rock love ballad, but that was, you said, from the Urban Cowboy. Now, wasn't that like in the 80s, released in the 80s or something?
It was. John Travolta.
Yeah. Okay.
Urban Cowboy, yes.
Yeah, okay. I vaguely remember it, but I know it was around like the real early 80s. That much I do know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you were probably working up a storm back in those days.
Kat, we won't go there, but if you want to call it work, yes, I will agree that that's what I was doing back in the 80s. I was working, yes.
Yeah,
they call it something different today, Kat, but we'll be gentle. We'll be gentle.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, really quick, Kat, before we move on to the next artist. There's this one song, I think I shared it a couple times in the live shows. When I was a KJ, which was a karaoke jockey, there was this one particular song, and I intentionally broke my disc. Now, the reason I did that is because there was this one song, and I used to halfway like it, but when I started DJing and then started getting into MCing and then karaoke,
you grew to hate it.
I grew to hate it, and I'll tell you why. Because, like yourself, I was really good at my job. I was probably one of the most sought after DJs in New England. And so I was out all the time. And then especially with the karaoke, I had a tremendous sound system. And I just knew how to make people sound good and have everything go well. And one of the things that used to drive me insane, Kat, was Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. Because that song went on, I think it's like 8 minutes, 9 minutes.
It is. You're totally correct. Yes.
And man, I'm like, oh, I'd play that song, walk away, go sit down. At the time, I used to have beers and stuff, and I'd sit down at the bar, drink a beer, talk, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the people that sang it, they're drunk, they're swinging the mics around, they just, oh yeah, it was horrible, Kat. It was horrible.
Yes.
And it drove me nuts because these people were just like drunken singers, and they thought they sounded great to themselves.
Well, yeah, the drunker the more you drink, the drunker you get, the better you think you are.
That's right. It's kind of like the beer goggles effect. So I got rid of that song. They come up and they say, oh, yeah. I said, nope. Well, can you order another one? So I'm like, yeah, it's $47. You want to give me $47? I'll order another disc for you. Oh, no, that's okay. But the point being is I think there are certain songs, Kat, that just shouldn't be that long.
I agree.
I
agree.
They just shouldn't be. There's one Elvis song that's really, really long. And even that, I'm like, ugh, I just...
Is it a gospel song?
It's on the lines of it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My mom loved Elvis gospels. She loved them.
Oh, he had some of the best gospel. But he interpreted and sang it completely different, in my opinion, I think. Again, music is about interpretation. Speaking about interpretation, Kat, this next artist, she's performing this song. It's called Just Because I'm a Woman. See, that's interpretation. Now, we haven't heard too many members perform covers by this particular artist, which is Dolly Parton. And the member that's performing this song, she goes by Miss Unique on her Sing Snap, and she recorded this not too long ago, Kat. Matter of fact, this was April 8th of 2026. And this is her version of Just Because I'm a Woman. It's kind of leaving it open there, but we'll listen to it anyways. Here is Deb, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Unique.
I can see you're disappointed by the way you look at me. And I'm sorry that I'm not the woman you thought I'd be. Yes, I've made my mistakes, but listen and understand. My mistakes are no worse than yours just because I am a woman. So when you look at me, don't feel sorry for yourself. Just think of all the shame you might have brought somebody else. Just let me tell you this, then we'll both know where we stand. My mistakes are no worse than yours just because I am a woman. A man will take a good girl and he'll ruin her reputation. But when he wants to marry, well, that's a different situation. He'll just walk off and leave her to do the best she can, while he looks for an angel to to wear his wedding band. Now I know that I'm no angel, if that's what you thought you'd found. I was just a victim of a man that let me down. Yes, I've made my mistakes, but listen and understand. My mistakes are no worse than yours just because I am a woman. No, my mistakes are no worse than yours just because I am a woman.
Yeah, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Just because I'm a woman, Cat.
I know.
And, you know,
You listen to the words?
you-
Did you hear the words?
you got to listen to the words. And I think that's open for interpretation, rather. You know, I always say this, Cat, every time I hear Deb sing. She just has such a sweet, sweet, sweet soul about her. She's just, like, you listen to her voice, right? And Deb is just, I don't know what it is about her, but it's almost, how do I say it without it sounding like,
Sweet and innocent?
yeah,
Like an innocent
yes.
kind of sound? Yeah.
It's like a cuteness to it almost. You know,
Yes.
Deb has like a cute, innocent voice to her, and her personality is the same exact way too. She's just such a sweetheart. I say it all the time when she sings. And you can tell that about her too. And what's funny though is if you actually read the captions, and I had to look this particular one up, Kat, because I was curious. But of course, this was released by Dolly Parton, but it was back in the late 60s anyways. But the song challenges the double standards placed on a woman in relationships and society. And a matter of fact, if you listen to the lyrics, it's the woman questions why a man judges her past or mistakes differently simply because she is female. And the irony about that is when you look at today, it's kind of back and forth now, right? It's not necessarily that way anymore. And I think a lot of times when you listen to the music written back then, and I always say it, not to discredit the artist today, Kat, but a lot of songs, the majority of songs back then, they actually had a storyline, or they were from one's personal experience.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why, the songs that the members did, the AI songs, they were all personal in some way, shape, or form. All of them. You could just tell. But totally. And Dolly, well, did Dolly write that song? Did you say she wrote that, John?
I'm not too sure if Dolly Parton was the writer of that song. She may have been. I didn't really get into research about that, but
Right.
I mean, either way, though, too, she had Dolly Parton, she was in her own. You know how she got founded? How she was founded, rather?
Porter Wagner liked her.
Yeah, but do
Am
you
I
know
right?
where? Do you know where she was noticed?
No.
Okay.
Do not.
So Dolly Parton got noticed on a laundromat.
Wow.
Yeah, she was actually in a laundromat, and she was singing. And I don't know if that's where Porter Wagner discovered her, or whoever it was, but yeah, that's how she got noticed. She was actually doing laundry. She was in a laundromat, self-fold and dry, whatever it was. And yeah, and she was singing while she was doing her laundry, and that's how she got discovered.
Wow.
Now, she's another one, Dolly Parton. She has what I call a sheep's roll, and that's kind of a triple vibrato. Randy Travis also, he has that. It's almost like the Baja sheep, but it's called a sheep's roll. if those aren't familiar with it. It's just a very, very fast vibrato rather than a slow and controlled. Matter of fact, a lot of your power singers, Elvis himself, when they were hitting those power chords, they would use that almost triple vibrato, if you would. But Dolly Parton sang like that as if her larynx was vibrating, like intensely. But yeah, so I don't know if she wrote that or not, Kat, but nonetheless, I mean, Dolly Parton, she's also a very charitable woman too, but she's behind the scenes when she does it. She's not out in front.
Yes. I watch documentaries a lot, and she's and to see where she came from,
Yes.
the hills of Tennessee, and but she always was a standout child, from what I could, the documentary and she always did sing. She was from a kid, she was always singing. So
She was.
but yeah,
She was.
yeah,
And
bless
Kat,
her soul.
speaking about somebody who always sings, she's getting more and more involved into her side hobbies now, I think. And well, from what she's been telling us, this next member artist, she goes by Nordic Lady on SingSnap, Kat, and I lovingly refer to her as Aunt Connie. But she's performing a song, and the name of this song is called One Friend, and this is by Dan Sales. So that's Seals. But this was most recent, just last month, April 9th of 2026. So, Kat, we're going to play right now for everybody. Connie
Great.
performing One Friend by Dan Sales here on DCG Radio, All Members Radio Live broadcast. And along with me is my beautiful co-host, Kat.
I always thought you were the best. I guess I always will. I always felt that we were blessed, and I feel that way still. Sometimes we took the hard road, but we always saw it through. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. Sometimes the world was on our side, sometimes it wasn't fair. Sometimes it gave a helping hand, sometimes we didn't care. 'Cause when we were together, it made the dream come true. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. Someone who understands me and knows me inside out, and helps keep me together, and believes without a doubt that I could move a mountain, someone to tell it to. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. 'Cause when we were together, it made the dream come true. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. Someone who understands me and knows me inside out, and helps keep me together, and believes without a doubt that I could move a mountain, someone to tell it to. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen and Kat, that was Connie doing that beautiful job from Dan Sills. Now, that was a song, Kat, that I don't think I've ever heard. Let's Say You.
No. And Connie picks songs that, I mean, I listen to her a fair amount, and she picks obscure songs and she just sails through them and makes them her own. And Dan Seals did write and record that song, and it says
Yes.
it was off of his San Antonio album in 1987, but I've never heard it. Sometimes When We Touch was the biggest, that was the biggest song for me. Beautiful job, Connie, just beautiful job. Whew. Whew. She has angelic tones, as far as I call her
She
angel tones. Yeah.
she does. And if well, I don't know, because you were, I believe, in the Zoom. I don't know if you heard it, but when we did the show Friday night, and Connie did that song, and well, the first one she did, it was a challenge. I think it was by you. I think you challenged her.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
But then the second one, though, that she did, and she said that she had to research it, right? So she said that was actually a challenge for her. And I thought she did it, but what I was confusing after I thought about it, I'm like, okay, it was the other song. She sang a song that was very similar to the one that I challenged her to in the genre challenge. But what I liked about the song she did through the genre challenge, and I said it, Friday night, that I think was one of her best recordings vocally that I've ever heard her do. And it's not something that she was familiar with doing, Kat. And I think that held true, in my opinion, for Friday night. I think that there were a lot of members that I've heard sing, because it kind of threw everybody out of their element a little bit. But they all did songs. And I think because they had so much to choose from that it kind of threw them off, but they all did songs that I thought were just probably like their best recordings, I think, vocally, that I've heard members do. And again, it could just be my listening ears. I don't know. But, I mean, she did an
Well,
amazing job on that.
well, you threw me off. I mean, for the category that you gave me, I mean, it was hundreds of songs to choose from, and of course I did that Nancy Sinatra song,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and I did, like I told you, three. I decided on that one. I could have kept going, you know, but yeah, that was fun, and I like to do songs that people don't know
Right.
off of an album that maybe it was the song was the name of the album, but there was a song inside it that you didn't hear. And that's, I think that makes songs very special and makes our singers and our talents even more special, that they research it and they do it. I think it's great. I
It
really do.
does. It does. And someone said it. They sent an email. I don't know if it may have been Leo. I'm not too sure. But he sent an email, and he said something that was, or no, I'm sorry. He commented on the show, one of the shows. Like when you go on the show and you comment on the show after. And he had said something. I mean, it was very nice. It was very nice. But it was so true. He said a lot of people don't understand or get what or who DCG Entertainment is or what we're all about. And I thought about that. I said, he's so right, because I say that a lot. Like, we're unique in our own way. Like, DCG Entertainment it's not just about music, but there's something about the group. There's something about the community, about the people
The
that
connections that we make. Oh man,
it is.
big.
It is, because we can rightfully and honestly say that we feature artists and members from around the world. And with that, though, it's amazing that the tight-knit community and the closeness, the bond that everybody has, who by right only a few really have met, right? And so everybody just has this uncanny relationship with each other, and I think that's what he was touching on. I'm not too sure, but I mean, he hit the nail on the head. He's absolutely right, Kat, that nobody really understands what DCG Entertainment is or what we do, but until they experience it. And then once they do, it's kind of like, oh, yeah, like the light bulb went off in their head.
Yep. Yeah, true. And I've met John, Argent, and Connie.
Yes.
And everyone else is, and I talk about you and DCG and everybody that I've met through it to my sister and my friends. I'll say, Lois is my Canada friend and Judy's my Canada friend. And I said, I got some Australian friends too. It's just, it's a good feeling, Denny. It is a really good feeling.
It is different for sure. It is different. And yes, I agree, Kat. It is a good feeling. This next gentleman, though, speaking of having the pleasure to meet people, he's one of them, aside from John, who I've met. Now, this is Johnny, Boston. And he's another one that just has a very diverse vocal range. And he is performing this song. This is a most recent recording, Kat, May 3rd of 2026 by Dave Loggins. What if he's related to Kenny Loggins? I don't know. You think so, Kat, if he's related to Kenny Loggins?
I don't know. I never thought about it.
Yeah, we'll have to find that out during the play. But he's performing the song. It's called Please Come. And this is JJ Future, known as Boston, performing this song by Dave Loggins here on DCG Radio, All Members Radio live broadcast. And I am, of course, Dr. Cool, along with my beautiful co-host today, Kat. Here is Boston, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny.
Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by the cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no. Would you come home to me? And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyon, and then lie awake at night until they come back around. Please come to Denver, she said no. Boy, would you come home to me? And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt that it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky living up on the hill. Please come to LA. She just said no. Boy, would you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. Nah, nah, I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
That's Boston right there, ladies and gentlemen, also known as JJ Future Johnny. Please come. And that cat right there was by Dave Loggins. No, he's no relation to Kenny Loggins. Matter of fact, Dave Loggins, that was a classic rock country ballad back in 1974. You know what that song's about, though, Cat? It's pretty interesting.
Please come to Boston?
No, this is called Please Come.
Oh, but it's
it's Please Come to Boston, yeah. But
yes.
But it's titled as Please Come, yes.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's I'll let you answer, Kat. Go ahead.
Well, I kind of looked it up, and it said that Kenny Loggins was a second cousin of Dave Loggins.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
he is related to him.
Yeah, and he said, and in the little blurb, it just said that they were songwriters. They always acknowledged each other as relatives, but they never performed together. But
okay.
So ran in the family.
Well, see, you know what I did, Kat, is I did a quick search, and I just typed in, is this his brother? And the first words out of it was no. And then so I just X'd out of it. I didn't bother reading the rest. But so, yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Cousin, second cousin. But what's cool about that song, though, right, is it's about, again, it's about a relationship, Kat. And this woman's begging him to move back. And it actually takes place throughout the song. The song is uniquely written where each verse is kind of set like in a different place. Boston, Denver, Los Angeles. So
Denver.
Exactly. So you have kind of this ball of yarn, like this emotional thread, but it stays the same. And that same is the love. The difference, though, Kat, is the distance and, of course, the struggle between freedom and commitment. So it makes you wonder, Kat, was he writing this song because he himself was trying to get away from somebody that truly loved him, but he didn't love her, and it was a struggle because he wanted his freedom? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, Kat. What do you think? Because now I have somebody to kibitz with back and forth, see?
Well, I think it says please come to Boston for the springtime, and of course he was into music if it was about his life, so he moved around a lot,
right?
And I think that the girl, if it was written for a female, she couldn't deal with that type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard being on the road.
It is.
I would a lot.
It's very hard. Yeah. It was actually. He was actually singing it like so it was the other person. So in other words, he was singing it for that person as if that person themselves were actually kind of writing the letter, which is pretty unique. That's what I love about the older songs. You look them up. I try to do as much research as I can to refresh my brain on this stuff so that come Sunday I have at least a little bit of information on things, but
and you're not building a deck in between.
I'm not building a deck and my daughter's wedding stuff, and all that fun stuff. Yeah. But what a great job though Johnny did, man. I thought he did an amazing job on that song.
Yes, top notch. And it said nobody like you. Nobody Like Him. He actually, I mean, he really captured that song. One of my favorite performances from him.
Oh,
He
I think
really,
so
really,
too. Yeah.
oh man,
Yep,
he really did.
absolutely. And you know what, Kat? I think there's a lot of hidden gems in there that we have yet to hear from our members.
Oh,
I really do. I think that season 9, can you believe it? Season 9 is
no,
coming.
no.
We've had 31 episodes already from season 8, and we just had our last one, obviously Friday. But yeah, season 1 starting all over again. I mean,
Yeah,
episode 1.
it could just, well, I always say onward and upward,
Yeah,
man. Onward and
that's
upward.
right. That's right. Speaking about onward and upward, Kat, we're gonna stay within the family. We were just talking about relationships, but this is Tess 77, Teresa.
Hmm.
She is performing "Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue." Oh, and I still love this song too.
Me
This is
too.
by Crystal Gale. Now, Tess recorded this April 28th of 2025. Crystal Gale is the one with that long, long, long hair and those beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
But I think Tess is going to do this song really, really good. So here she is, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tess 77. Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue? From Crystal Gale here on DCG Radio and my beautiful co-host, Kat. I am Dr. Cool.
Don't know what events are blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone new. Don't it make my brown eyes blue? I'll be fine when you're gone. I'll just cry all night long. Say it isn't true. Don't I make my brown eyes blue? Tell me no secrets, tell me some lies. Give me no reasons, give me alibis. Tell me you love me and don't let me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. Didn't mean to treat you bad. Didn't know just what I had, but honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue? Don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue? Don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
Yeah, that was Tess 77, Teresa. That's Boston's wife, Kat. You knew that, right?
I did, but
Yeah.
I've not heard her do a song.
You've
I don't think
never
I have.
really.
I don't think.
Well,
Did I?
so Tess comes on every once in a while, but about,
Okay.
I think maybe a little over a year ago, I think, she would, every once in a while send in a song.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, I think her and Boston, they did a duet together once. And
Duet.
yes.
That's what I remember. That's
Yep.
what I remember.
Yep.
Okay.
And it was absolutely amazing. Now, this is probably shortly after Johnny had joined, so a couple of years back, actually. but I can hear from her voice. I mean, I think that one, like I said, was probably a little bit older, but Tess has such a nice range. It's just a nice, soft, smooth voice on her.
She does.
And that
She
is
does.
such a beautiful, beautiful song. And I knew she was going to nail that song because she has the
Yep.
voice for that.
Absolutely ideal. And it's her voice is it's charming and it's soothing to me. It really is. Just beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, I can't believe you've never heard. Well, I mean, again, she Tess really didn't promote herself a lot. You know what I mean?
No.
But
No, it's the first whole song that I've heard her do. I remember the duet now that you
yes,
reminded
yeah,
me, but yes, yeah.
yeah.
Very nice.
But I'm
Very nice.
glad though that it was sent in on the request line, because a lot of times there's a lot of members that we don't get to feature, or that may not feature songs, and I think that this is a great way to, because a lot of them are, even though they're not on camera, there's a difference, I think, Kat, and you can agree with me or not, but when you're doing it in the radio format, I think it's different, right? Where they're more apt to send in something because there's no visualization, like there's no image of them or nothing. It's their voice. So the intimidation factor kind of goes away, I think. And I'm hoping that maybe that will encourage more and more people to, get involved and really just, send in their songs or somebody else or what have you, because that's what it's all about. It's not about being good, great, or anything of that nature, right? And I think we can all appreciate that about our members, that, we're not here to judge. This show as a whole, DCG Entertainment, as you know, it's judgment free. We don't criticize, we don't judge others. It's just so encouraging to listen to all of these members sing. It really, really is.
You nail on the head, Denny, and I'll tell you what else. I think we just kind of wrap our arms around our members and just love what they do. And it's not a contest. We're not American Idol or The Voice. It is just a family of people that love to sing, and we have some hugely talented people. And you remember the show where you played songs from when we first started
Yes.
singing, and you can tell people work at what they do, the singing, and they might only do it maybe twice a week, but you can tell that they can get better at it. And I learned from listening to our different singers how to improve what I do. It helps. But yeah, family and love, and we just, it just clicks. It just really does. I'm happy to be a part of it.
I agree with you, Kat. I absolutely do. I agree with you 100%. And speaking about love, I'll let you announce this next fantastic member here.
Oh, we have our wonderful, they call him the Whisperer, but our lovely Dan Pan is what he goes by, but he's going to be singing Love Without Time. And I can't,
I
the
think
print's
that
too
is
small.
Yeah. So I think that is Nonya.
Okay.
I can't even pronounce that, and the print's big here. Zunigia. Zunigi?
Yeah.
I don't know, Kat. I don't want to mess that one up. But it's
Sorry, Dan, if you're listening.
Yeah, it's Dan, if you're out there listening, my friend, Kat and I apologize, because even though the font is small, this is quite the tongue-twisting name here.
Maybe Nani Zuniga?
Maybe that's it, Zuniga. Yeah, it's a tough one, but Dan's gonna
Love
do it
without
justice,
you.
Kat. He's gonna bring it
Love
to
without
life.
time.
He's gonna save us from this mess.
Yeah.
Love.
Onward and upward.
See, that's what's so great about non-visual. They can't see our faces, but anyways, Kat, he's performing Love Without Time, and this was recorded, Kat, November 21st of 2025. So yeah, as you said, this is Dan Pan, the Whisperer, and hopefully he can straighten it out by his beautiful voice in this next song that he is going to sing here on DCG Radio, ladies and gentlemen. And here is the Whisperer, Danny Payne.
What is time without love? What is love without time? What's the highest mountain like without a valley nestled at its feet? What's a river without a bend to guide its flow to where it should end? What am I without you? What is life without love? Well, it's me with all the time. Time to think about the love we hardly had the time to share. Now my life's without love. Our love just never have time. Now we've run out of moments to save our love in time. What is pleasure without pain? What is sunshine with no rain? What's the moon without the sun to take its place when night is gone? If the sea were without sky, just where would the horizon lie? What's hello without goodbye? What is life without you? Well, it's me with all the time. Time to think about the love we hardly had the time to share. Though my life's without love, you are my love for all time. Though we've run out of moments to save our love in time. Though my life's without love, you are my love for all time. Though we've run out of moments to save our love in time.
Yeah, right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's Dan Pan, aka the Whisperer Cat, right there. You know, Dan always finds these songs that I just, like, you never heard of them. At least I haven't, and I have to definitely do my homework when it comes to some of his songs because I am so unfamiliar with it. But, Kat, before you make your point, what I like about it, though, is now that is a Filipino adult contemporary music. And so what's nice that Dan does that is because he's bringing something different, right? Like a different culture to what we're not used to. And I think the way that Dan introduces it, the way he sings it, I think probably there's only two members that could probably pull songs like that off is Dan and Chad, in my opinion, and just make them so elegant. But I like that he's bringing that culture to the forefront, because I think this is a style of music that I've never heard, Kat, and I love it. I really do. I love it.
Yes, he is. He's like the package. It doesn't matter what that man sings, and he has such a gentle tone in his singing, and he is so identifiable with how he sings, and he makes those songs that we don't even know. Just, you're not going to turn it off. You're going to listen to it because that's how those songs affect you. Yeah, he's a wonderful person to listen to. He really is.
No, I agree with you. And again, for me, Kat, I think it's just he's bringing something different. It's not like one of your copy and paste songs, right, that we hear all the time. This is
Yeah.
something totally different.
Could you sound like Dan or Chad?
We were going to have okay, so remember we wanted to do a challenge.
An imitation.
It was called
kind of thing,
Mimic
yeah.
Me, but we ended up we ended up changing it, and I don't think we might still do it, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a Mimic Me, but we're going to make it for like celebrity artists like Willie Nelson, Elvis, stuff like that. We were going to do where members would have to try to mimic other members, but then we thought about that, and that might run into some complications, because it'd be difficult, really, I think, to try and sound similar or the likeness of another member. Like, for example, Dan. You just asked me, could I sound like Dan? Well, probably I could get close, Dan or Chad, but then my fear, Kat, would be that I would insult them, and I wouldn't want it to come across as that, even
Right.
though that wouldn't be the intent, right? So,
Right.
it would be fun to try and do that, but I think to keep the respect factor there without making it seem as if it's insulting, we said, you know what, it may come across like that, and we don't want that to happen. So that's why we're going to do like a celebrity mimic rather
Yeah.
than a member's mimic. But that still would be fun. But I mean, could anyone really, honestly, mimic like Dan or Chad? I don't know.
I don't think so. I really don't. I think it's how he breathes, maybe how he speaks, and then it comes out in his vocals. But because I was asking John, this is a couple years back, because there were certain songs I was trying to do that it needed a quietness, but for broad, and trust me, I could not do it. So I went to a different song, but John says, you can do it, you just got to work at it. And he wasn't wrong.
Right.
And,
Right.
and here I am giving you my hidden share talent. So,
Well, see, that's what we're going to have to do, Cal. We're going to have to do a celebrity mimic, and I think that would be a lot of fun. We might have to, though, exclude Matt from doing Frank Sinatra, because I think that we'll have to have Matt do somebody else.
Yeah, I have him do Dean.
Well, yeah, Dean Martin, yeah, or Sammy Davis or somebody. But
Sammy Davis.
make it challenging for Matt. Can you imagine if we had you mimic me, and because we were going to pick or choose the celebrities for the members, and we're still
Right.
going to do that, but we couldn't have Matt do Frank Sinatra. It just
That's like you telling me to sing like Dolly Parton. I'm like, oh my God.
right. Well, it's got to be fun. It has to be challenging, right? But you know,
Yeah.
or me saying, "Hey,
Oh, I got Dolly
Kat,
in the rearview mirror.
yeah, Kat, you're challenged to do Cher." You know what I mean? Like, no, you can't do that. It's just too easy. But speaking about great voices, though, Kat,
Coming up, I see. Yes.
that's right. Yeah, and this gentleman here, now he hasn't been featured in a while, so we try to get him out there through the request line, which we appreciate all the hard work from you, Judy, and others putting the songs in the request lines. But this is Charlie. Now, he goes by 46 Charlie, and he's performing, Kat, the song called Rock On by Michael Damian. Or Damian?
Damien.
Damien. Okay, that is
Yeah.
See, that's spelled differently. There's two different ways to spell Damien.
Yeah, he was a soap opera actor that turned to be a singer
Oh,
early.
really?
Yeah, he was on, I think, Young and Restless back in
I was going to say, was it one of those General Hospitals, Kat?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
of
want
course
to
it
say
was.
Young and Restless, but yeah, and then what happened is in the soap opera he started singing, and that's where his singing career started. Yeah, so Michael Damian is a soap opera dude first.
Wow. All right. Well, we're going to take this soap opera dude and move him right on over to Charlie, because Charlie's performing Rock On May 1st. Charlie recorded this, Cat, not too long ago, 2026. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Charlie. Rock On. It's quite the upbeat tune, too.
Ooh. Hey kids, rock and roll, rock on, ooh my soul. Hey kids, boogie too, did ya? Hey shout, summertime blues, jump up and down in my blue suede shoes. Hey kids, rock and roll, rock on. And where do we go from here? Which is the way that's clear? Still looking for that blue cheek, babe queen, prettiest girl I've ever seen. Seen her shake on the movie screen. It's Jimmy Dean. And where do we go from here? Which is the way that's clear? Still looking for that blue jean, baby queen, prettiest girl you've never seen. Seen her shake on the movie screen. It's Jimmy Dean. James Dean. Jimmy Dean. Rock on. Rock on, rock on, rock on. Hey kids, rock and roll, ooh my soul. Hey shout, summertime blues, ooh my soul. Hey kids, boogie too, rock on. Hey kids, rock and roll, rock on. Ooh, rock on. Hey kids, boogie too, rock on. Ooh, my soul. Hey kids, boogie too, rock on. Ooh, my soul.
That's Charlie right there, ladies and gentlemen, with Rock On. That version, Kat, was, as you said, Michael Damian. But, Kat, did you know that David Essex, actually, I think was the original back in 1973. So it wasn't, I don't believe it was Michael Damian. I don't think he was the original. But it was also, Kat, do you remember that band, Def Leppard?
Yes,
Okay, they were like one of my favorite all-time bands. But
one-armed drummer.
that
The one-armed
he
drummer.
was amazing. Yeah, that was from a car crash that he was involved in a car accident, but yeah, he was a one-eyed drummer. And yeah, Def Leppard also covered that tune as well. But there were quite a few artists that did that. But yeah, David Essex was the first one to come out with that song. But I thought Charlie hit that really, really good. He did a good job on that tune right there.
He did. Yes. I'm used to seeing his songs being more of a country nature, upbeat country nature. But yeah, very nice. Very, very nice.
You are right. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, that's right. Because Charlie, when he first started coming on the scenes with, DCG, he was more, because he used to wear the country hats all the time, like the big 10-gallon hats.
Yeah. Well, he's a handsome guy. He needs to, leave the hat off.
Needs to leave the hat off.
He can go hatless.
He can go hatless. Yeah. Well, he'll be like the hatless Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin.
Oh, we love Kevin. Matter of fact, he sent in I believe Kevin sent in a song for Friday for the beach theme. I'm pretty sure I seen that. I'll have to double check, but hope he's doing okay. But Kat, up next, these are two artists right here. He goes by Fire in the Ray, obviously known as Raymond, and accompanying him is Jenny G. Now, I don't think Jenny G is a member, but I think, let me see, when was this recorded? Oh, so just recently, Kat, April 18th.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so, at least Jenny G will know that she's been featured on DCG Radio, but they're performing Both Sides Now by Josh Groban. You know this song, Kat?
Oh, yeah, it's an original Joni Mitchell song. And, and I want to say Connie might have sung that song, but yes, I know the song, but I've not heard this.
Well, this will be a first for us because this is new. This is new. Look at that handsome guy, huh?
I know.
We're talking about Ray out there.
We got a lot of good-looking men in our gang.
We do. Mm-hmm. Got a lot of good-looking men and women out there, Kat. And here's one of them right now, along with Jenny G. This is Ray and Jenny. Both Sides Now, performed by from Josh Groban. And here they are on DCG Radio.
Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Moons and Judes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow
it's love illusions I recall.
I really don't know love at all.
tears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way.
But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed.
Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow
It's life's illusions I recall.
I really don't know life. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's like illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
Wow, Cat.
Oh, I know. Oh my.
I mean,
That's goosey bumps on the arms there, singing. Holy moly. Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
that's a. Now I don't know of her. I'm actually going to have to send her a message. I thought the both of them,
Complimented each other.
oh,
Yes.
amazingly. I mean, now I don't know. I'm assuming, Ray obviously knows her, or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I'm just, taking a stab at it here. But I mean, both of them. Wow, absolutely. Is she? I mean, she. Wow, what a set of vocals on her, huh? You know her, Cat? Are you familiar with her on Sing Snap?
No. No, I've seen her name, but no, no, not at all. But if I heard it, I would have told you because she dynamic vocals. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, she was
Very.
good. She was really, really good. I think Ray's tones, really lifted up her vocal performance as well, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like they kind of like sometimes you have people that do duets, and one either overpowers, right, or
Mm-hmm.
one is just kind of blending in so much that you can't distinguish them both. But I think that the ranges of Ray and Jenny, I think, really were nice because they offset each other and kind of uplifted each other's vocals, so you could hear them. They were very distinguished, I guess is
Yes,
what I'm trying to say.
they were. Absolutely. I could see them on stage being at opposite ends, and their timing was absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
timing, you're right. Timing is a tough thing, especially when you're doing it. And it's not putting Sync Snap down, of course, but it's tough when you're doing it like on Sync Snap. And then when you're trying to introduce another, member onto that song, right? Because now your your track is already laid down, and now you're trying to have somebody else do that. And of course, their timing may not be as well collected as yours. So sometimes it doesn't always sound right just from and it could be like a second of a second off, but you can hear it though. And so that's tough to get
Yes,
down.
you sure can hear it. The sync, and it's happened to me where I've synced what I think is correct.
Right.
I save it and then I play it before I send it out because I'll put it on private, and it's not synced right, and I have to go back and do it again. But technology. But yes, you're totally correct. Yeah. But what a beautiful song. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her a thing and post that on her page. And yeah, that's one thing that we do as well is that we always, if we're featuring the artist members on DCG Radio, Kat, what I do is I drop the link in there along with the banner to let them know that their song has been played, so they can go back and listen to it, share it with their friends, and
Right.
all that other stuff. Excuse me. But Kat, you want to introduce these next two great members here?
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, I've never heard
Yeah.
these two do a duet before, so this is my first time
Yes.
listening to them.
Yeah, I bet this is gonna be great. It's a duet by our members, John, we call him Argent, and Nordic lady, Connie. And they are going to entertain us Whiskey Lullaby, the duet with Brad Paisley and what's her name? Krause. What's that girl's name?
Alison Krauss.
Alison Krauss. Thank you. Her. Well, I bet this is going to be beautiful.
It is. Well, here they are, Kat, recorded in April 26th of 2026. Now, this is going to be a treat. Again, my ears hearing Connie and John for the first time. Especially on
mine too.
Yeah?
Yep.
Live on DCG Radio, ladies and gentlemen.
She put him out like the burning end of a midnight cigarette. She broke his heart. He spent his whole life trying to forget. We watched him drink his pain away a little at a time, but he never could get drunk enough to get her off his mind until the night he put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger, and finally drank away her memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength he had to get up off his knees. We found him with his face down in the pillow, with a note that said, "I love her till I die." And when we buried him beneath the willow, the angels sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la.
The rumors flew, but nobody knew how much she blamed herself. For years and years, she tried to hide the whiskey on her breath. She finally drank her pain away a little at a time, but she never could get drunk enough to get him off her mind until the night she put that
bottle to her head and pulled the trigger, and finally drank away his memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength she had to get up off her knees. We found her with her face down in the pillow, clinging to his picture for dear life. We laid next to him beneath the willow, while the angels sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la. La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Wow. Cat just absolutely hauntingly wow on that song right there. John and Connie.
Bravissimo!
I mean, when you listen
beautiful.
to that, I mean, how they sang that song, especially with the la la la's, and it's just, again, it goes back to people can sing songs, right? But there's a way to perform, and not physically, but vocally. And I think that when you don't have that performance in your vocals, you can definitely hear that. But John and Connie really put a lot of performance into that vocal right there, and it's a real tragic song. I mean, it was written, actually, I think it was released back in 2004, but it's a sad song about a relationship, man and woman, that love just falls apart, and unfortunately, they resorted to alcohol. But when you listen to how they're singing it, just the vocal alone, it's haunting. It
is.
It's kind of eerie, but like in a good eerie, if that makes any sense.
I believe it won either a country music award or a Grammy. I think it's a country music award. I'm pretty sure that song. Yep. It was a big hit, real big hit, but it is a very sad song. I agree with you.
I thought they did an amazing job on that. Again,
They
that's the
did.
first time I've heard those two,
Me too.
perform together. So that was cool. That was really, really cool.
Yes.
You think that you heard it all, Kat, because if you think about it, right, with 9 seasons now going under our belt, 5 years, we've probably featured thousands beyond thousands of songs, members, not including the albums, not including the special cuts that we do, the shorts, all that stuff, just in shows alone. And so you'd think that you've heard about everything, and it's not. It's just, it's always evolving, right? So members, I think, are always evolving, and the more members that come on, the more it evolves, because now you have, whether it's another member here or there to sing with, and it just goes on and on and on, and that's what's interesting about it. And so I loved that we were able to hear those two. I mean, that was, well done.
Very well done. Yes. Very well done.
Speaking about new members, he's relatively new still, but I can't call him a newbie anymore, Kat, because he's not as new as Rick. Well, we call him Dave Rick because he kind of has two names.
Yeah, he's over a week old. So
he's over a week old. Yeah. he's not a newbie anymore. That's right. He's a veteran at this point.
Yes, he is.
But this gentleman, Kat, he goes by Mr. Music Man. And speaking about Dean Martin, he's performing this song. It's called Ain't That a Kick in the Head? And we are referring to none other than Brian with a Y. And Brian recorded this song going back a couple of years, actually 5 years ago, December 9th of 2021. So, Kat, let's take a nice trip back to memory lane, 2021, when Brian recorded this song, Ain't That a Kick in the Head?
Let's go back to 1960 when Dean Martin sang, how lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, another kick in the head. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She tells me that we'd be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't another kick. Tell me quick, another kick in the head.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right there, that was Brian. Ain't that a kick in the head? And I'll tell you, what a treat, especially on our end, because they don't get to see what we get to see, right? Which is the actual artist performing and stuff, which is kind of nice for us, Kat, because...
It is.
Right? Isn't it just so nice? You don't have to, worry about everybody else looking at the videos and all that stuff. They get to listen to the raw music from the artist,
Yes.
which is what I love. I truly love that concept. That's why I love radio. I really do.
Well, I love the orchestra and the big band, and that was done in 1960 originally, and it was a Nelson Riddle orchestra, which you can tell. That man was a phenomenal
Oh, that
orchestra.
one was.
Yeah, that was an orchestration by Nelson Riddle. Yes.
He was, Dean Martin was part of the Rat Pack, right? Yeah, him, Sammy,
Yes.
Frank, yeah. Well,
Frank, Sammy, Dean, and Peter, a lot,
I know who you're
him.
talking about. Yeah.
The movie guy.
Yes, yeah. The movie guy. Remind me to tell you an interesting story about them.
I bet you have them.
It involved Sammy Davis, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Elvis Presley. And it was in the back of they were all in the dressing room in this, like casino. But it was quite interesting, though, and it was when Elvis stood up for Sammy Davis Jr., and it's a true story. They actually narrated it. But
Oh, you mean during the when people were saying
Yes.
the civil rights times? Yes.
Yep,
Oh.
yep. And,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, it's a really, really good story. But Brian, what a nice job on that he did. He really
Totally
did a beautiful
beautiful
job. And it's
job,
nice to
yes.
see Brian's face singing that tune. So speaking about Rat Packs, we're going to move over to this gentleman. He is performing, Kat, a song by Michael Bublé. Sway cover. Now, I do like this song. I will say, I like this song. And I think that Matt, we call him Matt Sinatra for obvious reasons. For those out there that aren't familiar with the term, then you have to listen to him sing as Frank Sinatra. But Kat, he's performing, Matt Perkins, a song from Michael Bublé. It's called Sway Cover. And ladies and gentlemen, here is none other than Mr. Matt Sinatra himself.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway I go weak. I can hear the sound of violin long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. When marimbas start to play, hold me close, make me sway. Like an ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me.
Yeah, Kat, that's why we call him Matt Sinatra, because he still has that uncanny sound of Frank Sinatra. No matter how hard he tries to get rid of it,
Yeah,
he
serious.
just
You
can't.
you close your eyes and you can, you think Frank is singing. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, he did a song one time. It was a long, long time ago. I forget what the song was, but he was like downstairs. I don't know if it was over his brother's house or somewhere, but he was like, kind of like downstairs in the basement, like a finished basement, whatever. He was younger, much, much younger, but he did this song. I forget what it was called, but it was such a difference between the Matt then versus the Matt now. And when you listen to Matt, like no matter, there are some songs, Kat, that he does that you can't really hear a lot, but it's still there, right? You can still hear
Yes.
the Sinatra in him. It's insane.
because it's part of his vocals. You cannot escape it.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, and that's going to be tough because sometimes people just have that tone, or but I mean, he does a phenomenal job of Frank Sinatra. He really does.
He does.
All right.
Yep.
Kat,
Great
up
job.
next, we have on the deck here that we're going to play this beautiful lady right here. She is performing a song. I just happened to pull this out of her page. This is called Walk On By. This was actually recorded just 2 days ago, believe it or not. I just happened to get real lucky on this, but Diane Warwick. And you know what I'm talking about, Kat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking Dionne Warwick, or
Yeah.
who's singing the song?
Well, yeah, it would be who's singing the song, Kat?
Oh, It's our beautiful Ma Bev.
Yeah. See, there we go. Yeah, and I tell you, she's another one that just has such a beautiful, beautiful voice about her. And I like
I'm
to
jealous. I'm jealous. She sings the blues and jazz like nobody's business. I'm jealous. Really.
Yeah, I like to call it that maturity. But Kat, here she is, our very own Ma Bev. She is performing Walk On By Diane Warwick, ladies and gentlemen, here on DCG Radio. All
If you
members
see
music.
me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by. Make me believe that you don't see the tears, just let me grieve in private, 'cause each time I see you, I break down and cry. Walk on by, walk on by, walk on by. I just can't get over losing you, and so if I seem broken and blue, walk on by, walk on by. Foolish pride is all that I have left, so let me have the tears and the sadness you gave me when you said goodbye. Oh, walk on by. Stop. Oh, walk on by. Stop. Walk on by. Stop. Walk on by, walk on by. Foolish pride is all that I have left, so let me have the tears and the sadness you gave me when you said goodbye. Oh, walk on by. Stop. Oh, walk on by. Stop. Now you really gotta walk on by. Baby, never even see the tears I cry. Now you really gotta walk on by.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right there, that is Bev, a.k.a. Ma Bev. Walk On By.
It is so beautiful to hear her
Isn't it?
sing. Yes, yes. And I know it's probably, if she's listening, 2 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Yeah, it is
in
late.
the UK. Oh, I hope she's up.
It
so she
is
gets to see.
late. Yeah, but she, again, I like to call it, Kat, like the maturity of the voice. That's it takes, I think, for years. Like my mom has that, where it's like for so many years just singing, and but then the other end of that too, Kat, is I know people personally that have sang for many, many years, but they just don't have like that maturity in their voice. And it's not to say that they sing any worse or better or nothing, but some people just are able to get that in their voice. And I think Bev has that about her in her voice. You can just hear that.
She definitely sings from her diaphragm. I'll give you that, man. She just can do. Oh, it's just like I say. I'm jealous. I get jealous of her voice. I won't lie to you.
Well,
I wish I could do the blues and the jazz songs like she does, man. She just blows it out of the park, man. Home run every time.
That's what makes us all special, Kat, is we all have our own unique talents and artistry about how we sing. And speaking about that, Kat, we have this young lady. I remember when I used to announce her tag name, I always used to, for some reason, used to call her Sweet Juice. And I don't know why, but it took me the longest time to get out of the habit from it. And I think because jokingly I said it one time.
And it stuck.
And it stuck in my head, yeah. So I kind of had to train myself from not saying it. But she is such a sweetheart, though. Sweet Sue, just for you.
And she is.
Yeah, she is just a sweetheart of a person. She's singing, I Got You, I Feel Good. Now, this ought to be good because this is a James Brown tune. And this is quite new from Irene, Kat. This is April 24th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
2026. So I am actually pretty stoked to hear this from Irene because a lot of times, and again, there's nothing wrong with it, but, a lot of times a lot of members will send in older recordings, but I love when they send in something fresh right off of the press. And this is one of them, Kat.
Yeah.
So here is Irene with I Got You, I Feel Good by James Brown.
Okay.
I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got you. Ow! I feel nice. Like sugar and spice. I feel nice. Like sugar and spice. So nice, I got you. When I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no wrong now. When I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no harm, and I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, I got you. Hey, I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, I got you. Woo! Baby, when I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no wrong now. When I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no harm, and I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, I got you. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, I got you. So good, I got you. So good, I got you. Wow!
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
All right, Kat, that was Irene Sweet Sue, just for you. And she's kicking it up with some James Brown there, Kat.
Blew me out of the water.
Wow.
How about that scream at the end?
I know, that's what I was just thinking too.
I'd hurt myself. Seriously. Beautiful. I mean, I was toe tapping and, just dancing. Really good job, Irene. Wow.
I was thinking, how's her Lennox feeling right now? I mean, that I can picture Irene though for some reason. Like if she were to do a full body cam, right, with Irene doing the James Brown moves, I can picture Irene doing that, Kat.
I can picture her doing it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, she is always so entertaining when she does her songs.
No,
and it makes it even a better thing to to watch her song and listen to her songs. Yeah, great stuff. But yeah, I'd need a 2-day vacation and an oxygen tank.
Oh, what a good job on her, though. Yeah, something like James Brown from Irene. Well, Kat, we're going to slow it down here with these two members right here. This is now, I don't believe that they've ever performed together. At least I don't think they have.
That's no.
Right?
They have
Okay.
not.
All right. So we're hearing a lot of first duetters tonight as far as members goes. And this was recorded April 30th. So again, just right off the presses here of 2026. And we're talking about Lois and Levi. Now, another Dion, however you want to pronounce her name, Warwick. But also made famous by Tom Jones and Elvis Presley. I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Now, I love this song. I think this version may be played down a little bit by her, but we're going to find out. But I'm just really eager now to hear these two because, again, I think this is their first time, Kat, performing together.
It is.
All right. This is also a treat for everybody out there listening. So here is Lois and Levi, ladies and gentlemen. I'll Never Fall in Love Again here on DCG Radio. I am Dr. Cool and, of course, your beautiful co-host along with me, Kat.
What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your troubles. I never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a girl? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, she'll never phone you. I'll never fall in love again. Don't you know that I'll never fall in love again? Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you. What do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. No, I'll never fall in love again. Come out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you. What do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. Don't you know that I'll never fall in love again? I never fall in love again.
Well, I'll Never Fall in Love Again was not the version, Kat, that you and I were thinking of, but it doesn't mean that we were wrong on that because, Kat, the one that Lois and Levi just beautifully did, that was actually made, but there's two different versions which is kind of confusing sometimes. Remember I said a while back that songs back then, there were many songs with the same titles, and you really didn't know who sang what. And it was actually performed by several different artists, but there were two that were made famous by obviously her and then Tom Jones. So one was in 1969, and then the following year was Tom Jones in 1970. So that would, I think, really confuse anybody because they're spelt the exact way, and one just come out a year afterwards.
Right.
But I mean, regardless, that was beautifully done by those two, because Levi, he's pretty much like myself. I'm not really big on doing duets because I'm horrible at it. I will admit that. I really am. I'll either harmonize with you or sing your lead, or I just have to take or I have to do the lead and you got to follow me, right? But
retake.
Yeah, retake 5,000 times. But I thought that those two did an amazing job on that song.
I did too, and I'll tell you, singing with Lois is it's a treat, because that woman, she can actually hear harmonies. I mean, like God-given harmonies. She just can do it. Her and Connie, I think. Judy is in there, but Lois is like I call her the queen of harmony, because she does it, and she does it sweetly.
Right.
It doesn't overpower the other person. It is just beautiful. Yeah. But it was a very nice duet with them too. Absolutely. I loved it.
That's tough to do. Harmonies are truly tough to do. I don't think a lot of people understand that. I mean, unless you've, tried doing them, but again, truth be told, I am just, I think you guys seen a video a while back when my mom was here, and she was kind of criticizing me as I'm singing, and it was all on video, and I'm like,
Yeah, it was funny.
But because I would take,
Claire, but
well, exactly. But I would take over either her part or harmony. She's like, no, you got to go up, you got to go down, and so that's why for me, I just have a difficult time with it. But like you said, there are people that can just do that. No problem at all. So, and I thought that was nicely done.
Yes.
But up next, Kat, we have who we like to refer to as, well, many call him the rocker. Now, Kevin, he's performing this song. So this is most recent. I mean, like literally yesterday.
Yeah.
May 2nd, 2026.
I've not heard it. I listened to his songs, but I have not heard this one. So cool.
Yeah, this is new for me too, Kat. So we're all going to hear it first, unless somebody else has. But I don't think they have. But he's performing "Ricky, Don't Lose That Number" by Steely Dan, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen, on DCG Radio, all members radio. Kat. That was Kevin right there. Ricky, don't lose that number from Steely Dan.
Great job. Oh my heavens. He can sing anything. He's like, John. But yes, he's our rocker, and that's a little bit low key for him, I think. But yes, good job. Loved it.
It was low key, but that's what I love about Kevin too. Though is that's kind of why I re-nicknamed him Genre, because Kevin is so diverse with just genres from all over the map. And what I liked about that particular recording is a lot of times, well, when Kevin first joined DCG, if you recall, he was doing like a lot of the out of the box rock songs, right? Like the heavy rocks. But throughout the course of Kevin being featured and his recordings, I'm hearing like just not a different Kevin, but like his voice elements. They go back and forth, right? He can do something very hardcore, but then just bring it right down soft and mellow. And
yes,
he's not what's I'm looking for. Either version of what he does or his style isn't bad at all.
Well, he's not, I guess, pigeonholed. Would that be a word you're looking for?
I
Like
think
he
so,
doesn't
yeah.
He's a very diverse singer. And I think our challenges have showed us that side of him, the challenges that you've designed. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you could just send your songs in, but when you give us a challenge to do a certain style or something, I think that's how we hear the different styles of Kevin, and he brings it every time.
He does.
So,
He does. What an amazing job. That was actually recorded in 1974. Steely Dan, the band led by Donald Fagen and Walter Becker, Cat. And, that was one of the most famous songs. But I like the smooth jazz rock sound of that song, too. And basically, it's about a man, Cat, giving someone, Ricky, his phone number and telling her, Don't lose it. There you go.
Call me. We didn't have cell phones in those days. You
No,
can't text me.
no, you had to. What you had to do is you had to write down the phone booth number and say, "I'll be here at 7:00. Call me." And
or
you would
rip the page out of the phone book.
That's right. That's right. And you would hope that nobody would be standing on that payphone.
True.
You're right. I remember those days. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Well, Kat, this one here is a oldies but goodies. Now, this is going back in 2023, the 12th of May. These four guys at one point had this little idea to get together and make this small little group. Now, each one kind of went on their own ways, but nonetheless, they still did some really good tunes together. They called themselves, Kat, the Four Tune Tellers. Now, this at the time consisted of Argent, would that be John, Greg Smooth, Eric Miller, and Brad, of course, Danny. And,
Danny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And they actually made some really good tunes back then. Yeah, so we're going to take a little step back in the time and listen to these guys. They're doing a song called Sloop John B. by the Beach Boys. Now, yeah, they'll
getting us in the mood for next week, are you?
see how Kat, everything I do has a purpose.
Leading in.
Yeah, that's right. A little lean in. Yeah, you got it. So, Kat, I've never heard this by them, and I'm sure many haven't, because it's kind of a hidden gem, I think, that John just stashed away. But nonetheless, Argent, Greg Smooth, Eric, and Danny. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, on DCG Radio. Sloop John B.
Come on the sloop, John B. My grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did roam. Drinking all night. Got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home.
So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sits. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home, yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. First mate, he got drunk, broke in the captain's trunk. Comfortable had to come and take him away. Cherry John's home, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke down, I wanna go home. So hush up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sails. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The poor cook, he caught the fits, drew away all of my grits, and then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home. Why don't they let me go home? This is the worst trip I've ever been on. Host up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sails. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Just let me go home. Turn out your
Yeah, Kat, right there. You know, that just gave me a fantastic idea, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
Go
I'll
ahead.
say my fantastic idea after I do some commentating on this. Now, again, and I think that this has to be featured. We have to feature this video because watching it, of course, on our end, which many may not have, okay, but watching it on our end, you can tell that took a lot of planning, rehearsing.
Yes. I've done it with one person, when I was singing with Judy. Can you imagine 4? Woo! Good job. Whew. A lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, the harmonies, each taking their part, the timing, Kat. Think about the timing, right? Like what you were saying, how you have to, now you have 4. So, I mean, great job, great sound on all 4 of them. And the idea that they gave me, I wanted to do this a while back, but we thought at the time it might be a little too complex. Well, the way I wanted to do it, of course it was, but John sometimes has to reel me in. My ideas, Kat, sometimes can just be out there, but it's with a good intent. So my thought is this, Kat.
Okay.
I want to do a quad challenge.
Quad challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is it something that we would put together or you would assign out?
You see, that's a good question, Kat. I haven't got that far, but I still think either or. I think it should be on the members, really, to find the ones. See, that'd be the tough part, right? Because then you'd have to rely on the members to find.
Well,
that's
a good challenge. And then you would have to say the harmonies years, the bands that had the great harmonies, the Eagles, the Beach Boys,
right?
The Wilson Phillips, even with the girls. So yeah, that's a tough challenge. But maybe if you gave us maybe 4 months to work on it. I'm sorry.
Well, it would take a while, yeah, but I really think that it'd be worth it. I think, Kat, that if we announced something like that and we gave everybody a month, you'd all have 1 month. to do it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that it'd be worth it because it'd go down on the books as something never done in a show like we've done so far. And I really think it'd be amazing. I mean, even if we did it down to 3, I still think that that'd be awesome because I think there's just so much diversity, talent. And even if another member wanted to join or whatever, you could have, a couple of one member do it,
Well,
just like the duet cool covers we're coming out with.
Well, I sang with Greg Smooth many years, 21, 22, but I sang with Greg for a while. And then sometimes they quit putting out duets and then you stop going to their page. But I look him up every once in a while. So, but yeah. Denny, put that on your list. I know you have a list.
I do. We're trying to, work through it. Yeah, we have a lot of great ideas. It's just really, tough getting through them all, but we definitely are. We're getting through them. And I think, Kat, because we are getting this. This is what I love too, Kat, and I know I say this every Sunday now, but the reason I love doing the radio show too is we can run past it a little bit and it's just radio, right? So you don't have to sit and watch. You can put the music on and just listen. You don't have to sit in front of your computer screen and watch. You can actually just listen to the songs that we're playing. So even if we run a little past, I'm okay with that because we started early enough for everybody to join. And I don't think we really stay too late for, that many people. So that's what I love about doing it. But I think that would be a fun challenge to do, Kat. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
It would be a big one. And I wonder if we'd fight over each other. Connie, I want you. John, I got to have you. And he's like, no, I'm going to go with somebody else.
Whoa.
Dibs. I got dibs. Oh, dibs. You have to put dibs in there. Then we got them.
Well, that would be the challenge, though, right? Is that you would have to learn how to work with each other in a way that maybe someone's not used to working with another member. And that'd be the great thing, Kat, is that we all get this kind of complacency where, and I'll just say you and Lois for an example. Say you and Lois are just so used to and comfortable with singing with each other, and you throw another person in there, that makes that challenge, right? So now you both have to kind of say, okay, how do we work with this other artist and to make it come out good? And so I think maybe Kat will do a trio instead of a quartet. We'll do a trio. It'll make it a little bit easier. We'll introduce 3 instead of 4, which I think would, But we'll have to mull over that. Everybody have to get together and kind of plan it out. But Kat, we're going to move on here to this next artist. This is Freddie. Freddie's another exciting performer, and he's performing You Decorated My Life, but this is the acoustic guitar version by Kenny Rogers. Now, Freddie recorded this a year ago, just almost a year ago, September 1st, 2025. Now, Freddie, I know, loves Kenny Rogers. So we're going to play this song right now with Freddie performing You Decorated My Life. Just a beautiful song here on DCG Radio with me, Dr. Cool, and my beautiful co-host, Kat.
All of my life was a paper, once plain, pure, and white, till you moved with your pen, changing moods now and then, till the balance was right. Then you added some music, every note was in place, and anybody can see all the changes in me by the look on my face. And you decorated my created a world where dreams are apart, and you decorated my life by painting your love all over my heart. You decorated my life. Like a rhyme with no reason in an unfinished song. There was no harmony. Life meant nothing to me until you came along, and you brought out the colors. What a gentle surprise. Now I'm able to see all the things life can be, shining soft in your eyes. And you decorated my life, created a world where dreams are apart, and you decorated my life by painting your love all over my heart. You decorated my life.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
All right, Kat, that was Freddie. You Decorated My Life by Kenny Rogers. That is such a beautiful song. Whoever sings it, and I think that Freddie did a really, really nice job on that. He seemed a little low-keyed back then.
I know.
Not the Freddie we're used to hearing, Kat.
I know, but you know something? You say this every time we have an acoustic.
I do.
It brings out the best of your vocals, and he really did a bang-up job on that song. And you could tell that he enjoyed singing it, and he's very, very entertaining, but you're right. He was very subdued for that song.
That's a good choice of words.
but very, very entertaining and very nice, easy listening on the ears. Just, yeah, good job on that. Really enjoyed it.
Well, Kat, I got to tell you, throughout this evening, this radio show, I truly love having you co-host with me, and I truly love having you here on DCG Radio. I just think that it makes so much more of an entertaining broadcast, and I truly do. I truly love having you here co-host with me. I think it's something that we definitely need to do more.
Well, thank you. I had a good time.
If you're interested, of course, I will send you all the details in the contract. But
okay, my Sunday evenings are shot between 5 and 8.
That's right. For all those out there listening, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you're listening to the beautiful voice of my co-host, Kat. And she's just a beautiful person through and through. And I mean, all our members are But I really enjoy when we can get the chance, the opportunity to take a little time, even if it's a few hours here and there, to just sit down and, have some nice conversation, get away from the rhetoric and the crap going on in the world. And you join DCG to do just that, to kind of free your mind, if you can, and escape all of the crap going on out there and really get to know members. And that's really what the show is all about. You get to know each other. And I love doing it. I truly, truly do. Kat, they make it worth all the effort, the stresses.
And the work that gets put into you.
Yes. Yeah,
Well,
but it's truly worth it.
I know when you had the bad weather and you're going to be down, I know that it bothers you. I mean, you can tell in your, it just, you like the show and you love us and we love you back, and it's our Friday night entertainment, and just
it does, Kat, because you know why? All right, before we move on, we'll feature a couple more artists and stuff. We'll actually close it out at 8:30, so we'll give it another 10 minutes. But truth be told, Kat, what really, really upsets me, and I've told this to John and Judy and all them, is it's not so much about canceling the show, about being regimented, but it's more because I've told John hundreds of times, it's kind of like I feel like I know that there are, and not that nobody does, but there are a few who truly look forward to it in a way that it's their escape. When I started this, it was obviously...
Hello, I'm one.
Well, I don't want to mention any names, but my point is when I'm not able to, I feel as if I'm letting everybody else down, right? And that's a hard pill for me to swallow. I don't like doing that. I try to encourage and inspire people as much as I can. And so sometimes when that happens, I do feel like that I'm letting their hopes, their aspirations down. And as foolish as that may seem, sometimes just a little bit of something really goes a long way in somebody's life to help them out. And so when you're not able to do that, it truly is upsetting, at least for me anyways. So that's why I get so bummed out about it. Yeah.
Okay. I know you feel very deeply about that, but the flip side of that is we are very understanding. You know what I'm saying? We miss it, but things do happen. What if your electricity went out? You got to bring out the generator. You know what I'm saying? You just,
We get one on backup, Cat. Listen. If we get enough members, people start donating $5-10 a month, we can afford to buy all those fun things.
Oh, Denny, the generators are more than $5 or $10.
I know. Wishful donating here.
Yes, I know. But anyways, no, we do understand that. But you know what? As many hits as you have almost zero misses. Zero.
Well, I appreciate that, Kat. That's very kind of you to say that.
I believe a whole lot of the members feel the same way.
Well, really I appreciate that very much. And thank you for those kind words. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
And Kat, up next, we're going to play Saba. Now, she lives in Italy. And I said that to her because, she actually listened to she listens to the shows the following day, and she heard me say that, and she emailed me. She goes, Denny, you can say that. She goes, I love that. That's fine. So instead of Italy, it's Italy. And she's performing Feeling Good, which is another great tune from Michael Bublé. And Saab has the most unique set or skill set of performing with a headset. Like it's I've tried it, Kat, and I can't do it. It comes out crappy.
I know what you're saying. How do your head is tilted. It's just interesting, but she puts out some vocals.
She does. Well, not to mention the headsets are really not that great unless you have a vocal performance one like what Michael Jackson used to use. But
overlook, Madonna.
Yeah,
Madonna.
exactly. But anyways, here is Saba, ladies and gentlemen, and she's performing Feeling Good by Michael Bublé, recorded April 16th, fresh off the presses of 2026.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. For me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I feel so good.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, feeling good right there by Saba. Kat, what do you think of that right there?
Well, I wish I had a dance partner here at the house, but anyways, I'm telling you, she's just a phenomenal singer, and I can hear a wee little bit of her Italian accent when she
Yes,
sings.
in that
You know?
particular one, I agree with you. You
Yes.
can hear that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But she just knocks it out of the park all the time too. You know, there's not I don't think I've heard a bad song from her. But I was sitting here thinking, I wonder if I could do that song in my Cher style.
You know, that I bet you could, Kat. I absolutely bet you could. because that
yeah.
would come off really, really good. And, that's what's cool about that, right? I say it all the time. When you hear a member sing a song, especially ones that I'm unfamiliar with, it's like I'm hearing as if they recorded it for the first time, and especially when they add their own twist to it. And I bet that, if you did that, yeah, you could definitely put that Cher twist on there. And I think that would come out really, really cool. But Saab, I mean, nice job. And again, with that headset of hers, I don't know how she pulls off that sound with her vocals, but she does phenomenal. Kat, we have 3 more that we're going to play. Then we'll call the airwaves up and tell them to cut the sound. But up next, Kat, we have these 3, which I think are really good to close out our radio show with. This is Tweenie Pauline. She goes by Pauline, Kat, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of hard to wrap your head around.
Well, it's better than Tweenie, I guess. Tweenie, woo!
Yeah, that is true, Kat.
Maybe she's a middle sister or something.
Kat, I don't have a middle name, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's your real name's Denny Lee, right?
Yeah. And when I was going to school, the teachers used to call me Dennis, and I never answered them, and I'd get in trouble all the time. My dad.
Well, that's not your name.
It wasn't my name, and so my mother would always, well, that's not his name. That's short for Dennis. She goes, no, it's not. His name is Denny Lee. And so,
do you want to see the birth certificate? Good Lord.
Well, it was aggravating and then embarrassing because I didn't like Denny Lee. I liked Denny. And so my full legal name, Denny Lee, was kind of weird. I don't know. They had a popularity for mushrooms back then, and these little things that look like stamps. I think it was called acid. So that's probably what happened when my mother named me Kat. I don't know. Back in the 60s, I guess, 60s and 70s.
Well, when she got mad at you, how did she call you? Because mine was always
Dennis.
Kathleen Marie.
Dennis.
Kathleen Marie. Oh, Dennis. And that wasn't your name.
No, but that came from my meme. My meme would call me Dennis. And if my mom got really mad, it was my full name. Yeah, Denny. Yeah, Denny Lee. Get over here.
You knew you were in trouble.
Then I knew I was in trouble. I ran for it. Yeah. Kat, this next song right here, done by Pauline. This is a Celine Dion song, and this is a very nice song, very powerful song. My Heart Will Go On. So, Kat, let's take a nice listen to this because I think this was recorded, February 24th, 2026. So, again, not that old, but still fresh enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is My Heart Will Go On by Pauline. Here, live on DCG Radio with myself, Dr. Cool, and, of course, my beautiful co-host, Kat. All Members Music live broadcast.
Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you, that is how I know you. Go on, far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on, near, far, wherever.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
Now that was a very, very powerful song, but yet beautifully done by Pauline. That is a tough, tough song to do, Kat, and most notably a very heart-wrenching song for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. It is. But, Celine Dion, coined it, and tons of people have sung it, but Pauline did a fabulous job with that. Really, really brought it. And that when that song takes to that, when the key changes, you really gotta pull something out of you to get them high notes, man.
You do, as they say, you gotta roll up your socks, Kat. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Roll up your socks and tighten up your suspenders, because it's going to be a ride. Yeah, what a beautiful job she did on that. All right, there, Kit Kat. We have 2 more songs left. And second to last song here that we're going to broadcast. She goes by on SingSnap, Falcon S. And I just got to say, I wish we had all the time in the world, because there's so many members that we have yet to get through. But again, don't forget, guys, that the request line, it is in the email that I send out. So you can simply join for free on WhatsApp. No obligation. Just drop your song link in and go. It's not a chat line. That's what the DCG group chat line is for on WhatsApp. You can join that as well. But again, you can drop in your requests for yourself or anybody else. They don't have to be from SingSnap, okay? But if you'd like to hear them, could be a family, could be a friend. But you got to drop it into the request line, not the email. This way here, the admins over there can handle and control everything. And then we will try to play it on Sundays for you. But up next, Kat, this is Falcon S. Penny. And she's performing right here, Waiting. Now, this is the piano version, almost acoustic-y. But Richard Marx, you remember Richard Marx?
Yeah, acoustic-y, is that a word?
I think it is, Kat. If not, we just made it up.
Yeah, I love acoustics, you know that, and piano, so it's going to be beautiful.
Okay, well, here she is, Kat, recorded March 22nd of 2025. Here is Penny.
Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next to never, how can we say for you, whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I took for granted all the times that I thought would last somehow. I hear the laughter, I I taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You've got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I wonder how we can survive this romance. But in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You've got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Waiting for you. Waiting for you.
Yeah, that's how you do it, Kat. Right there.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Yes, yes. And I just love Penny's vocals. And I think she does some bluesy stuff too. But yeah, she's a very, very talented lady.
she
Very
does do
talented.
bluesy stuff. And what I like about the way she did that, I mean, as you know, the original version obviously is much, much higher than that. But I like how she kind of keyed it down, right, for herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that would, for all those out there listening that are not familiar with the site that SingSnap is. Now, of course, we encourage you, if you love to sing and record yourself and make videos of yourself, or maybe you just want to, you know, be, what's the word I'm looking for? Reclusive, and just kind of keep them to yourself. That's fine too.
Well, a lot of people like to sing in private
Yeah.
because they're afraid, but this gives you all the privacy in the world until you get to know people, you know. And I started out not knowing anybody, and look where I am now, you know.
A lot
Well,
of, yeah, Kat, you're so right, because a lot of members, if you recall, there were a lot, I won't mention names, but there were quite a few members that when they first joined, they didn't have videos or images or nothing, right?
mhm.
But now they're doing videos, they're doing, you know, and so it really goes to show you that it kind of gets you out of that comfort zone, just like when Judy hosts the Thursday nights. And, you know, the members could be singing or talking or whatever. But I think Lois had stated one time, too, that she likes the Thursday night karaoke's when you guys do the karaoke nights, Thursday nights on
Mhm.
the Zoom, because it challenges Lois to really confront that fear of singing. It's different when you record it and you post it, or if you're doing a karaoke scene at a bar, right? But when you're doing it live with other people that are watching you, it's like the pressure's on. So I think it really helps you to be more comfortable with yourself. And
It does.
yeah,
It does. Yeah. And confidence. You need confidence in yourself too, Denny. Um, I started singing in bands when I was 35. Well, as a teenager, but
right.
when I was getting paid for a wedding band, I was 35 years old, And there was nothing I loved better than going to the weddings and Christmas parties and things and singing with the guys that I did. And I did a lot of harmonies with them, but I had a lot of lead female songs, and it was grand. But I was a little bit anxious at first. And then you just get a confidence about you, knowing that you know what you can do. And that is, yeah.
I agree 100%, Kat. Matter of fact, believe it or not, I know you're probably going to say, Denny, I know you're going to say that, but Elvis sang a song called Confidence. It was from one of his movies. He sang a lot of stupid songs if you come to think about it, but
he made money at it.
He made money at it. He made $1 million per film, which was the highest paid actor back then. But
his songs went to the DJs, and he made money off of those.
I know. Yeah. It's but he did some dumb songs. But Kat, this last song to close out the show is anything but. I saved this one for last because this is a duet with yourself and Leo. And this, you guys just recorded this song here April 29th of 2026. Now, you guys recorded a song from Frank Sinatra and Celine Dion. This song is called All the Way, and I really wanted to broadcast it here on the radio show because, again, without the visual, I just think that it just appeals to your senses so much better. So, Kat, we're going to close out the radio show with this. This is Kat, ladies and gentlemen, and Leo, both performing All the Way by Frank Sinatra and Celine Dion, speaking of. So here they are, live on DCG Radio.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way.
Taller than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea is, that's how deep it goes if it's real.
When somebody needs you,
when somebody
it's no good unless he needs you.
She needs you
all the way.
Through the good or lean years, and for all those in between years,
for all those years,
come what may,
come what may. Who knows where the road will lead us?
Only a fool would say.
Only a fool would say.
But if you let me love you,
it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way.
All the way.
Taller than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel.
Deeper than the deep blue sea is,
that's how deep it goes if it's real.
And when somebody
all the way, through the good and lean years, and for all those in between years,
come what may,
come what may.
Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say.
But if you let me love
It's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way.
all the way.
I'm gonna love you all the way.
Listen live to Denny Cool as he broadcasts the best hits from DCG members. Broadcasting members' music from around the world. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment. This is not your average radio channel. This is DCG Radio with Denny Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kat and Leo. Kat, Leo, beautifully done. Just absolutely amazing. Both of you. I mean, wow. Just
I surprised Leo with that, Denny. He wanted to do a duet, and I went through his file and I found it, and I surprised him with it, and he was just like blown away that I did it. So yeah.
Is that
I
what
love doing
happened?
it. Yes, yes. hmm
Well, I got to tell you,
Go ahead.
amazing. Amazing. Both of you guys were absolutely amazing.
Well, with our members, and I'm sure all of our members, we go through each other's studios,
Right.
and I haven't done a duet with John in a while, whatever. But we all lead busy lives, but if I see new songs, I like to join. But I know everyone does that. That's how we get our duets, and how it just really works out. But yes, Leo was very, very surprised, and it worked out beautifully, I thought too. Thank you for that.
Well, both well done, and a beautiful, beautiful, another awesome radio show this Sunday. And it was especially more awesome because I have Kat with me, and I think maybe, hopefully if Kat agrees, her and I will chat later on this week, but I'm going to have Kat on with me full time on the radio show if she would like to join, and if she does, then we're going to have to think of a very cool radio nickname for Kat, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be Kit Kat because that's just a regular nickname. So we have to come up with a Kat. We have to come up with a nice like DJ radio name for you, and we'll think of it. But Kat, I appreciate you joining me. I had such a great time.
Me too. It was a lot of fun.
Thank
Yes.
you so much for this, and
You're welcome.
thank you to all of you, all of our awesome members out there with such great talents and just being such amazing people that you are. We appreciate you guys. And guys, don't forget, this coming Friday, it's what, Kat? The beach theme.
The beach theme, yes. I still have to find mine.
Yeah, that's right. So find your song, or a better idea, record a new one, because you have till Thursday, 12 noon Eastern time.
Well, yeah, I know. I really like the beach. I looked at Surf City. No, I went to it's for me. It's a little bit on the rough side, but I'll give you something fun. I'll find out something fun. So yeah,
All right.
That's what it's all about, right? Enjoy yourself, have a good time.
That's what it is, yeah. And maybe, those out there listening and maybe those in chat, they can, maybe send in some suggestions for Kat's radio nickname, ladies and gentlemen. We will come up with it by next Sunday.
Cool Cat. Ha ha.
Cool?
I can't take cool. I can't take
Yeah,
cool.
sure
You're already
you
cool.
can. Yeah, no, you can use Cool Cat because I'm not using Cool Dog. It'd be different, Cat. If I had like Cool Dog, then yeah, Cool Cat, that wouldn't work. But I do like Cool Cat. That actually does have a nice ring to it. Cool Cat. But we will come up with it. And guys, don't forget, okay, every Thursday, Judy hosts the offline Zoom meet, which may consist of singing live karaoke, chatting, just kind of hanging out, whatever it is, but you get to know your members more on a personal level, have fun with them, and Judy sends out the links as well. And then, of course, every Friday between 7 and 7:30, depending on our featured list, we have the featured members artists from around the world.
Guys, it's cracking me up.
And then Sundays now with our radio show. And of course, Wednesdays I've been trying to get the chat podcast going, guys, but I've been so busy. But I will get there because I have a lot of content that I want to talk and share with about. But for now, that concludes this Sunday's radio show. I am your host on this radio show, Dr. Cool, along with my beautiful co-host, Kat. Right now it's Cool Kat. So, Kat, again, thank you so much for joining me, and we will all talk soon.
Okay, sounds great. Everyone have a beautiful week.
There you go.
Thanks.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Be kind to others and be kind to yourself. Have an awesome weekend.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I just can't get right. Well, I hate to leave.